Hello. Welcome in, everyone. Gabe, you are here. Hiro as well, and Fridge. Welcome in, everyone. We are playing a lot of games today. We're doing some Limbus, we're doing some Fish, and we're doing more of the Devil. I'm not sure if we're gonna finish the full of the Devil episode. I think we will, because the episodes are quite short, but it's gonna be fun. And oh my god, Sinclair. One cool thing, I gotta be honest though, one cool thing I didn't notice. Also, spoilers for Kanto 9. If you have not done Kanto 9, please cover your ears. I'm giving you this warning. I'm giving you 10 seconds. If you have not done Kanto 9 Part 3, cover your ears. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have been properly warned for Kanto 9 Part 3. When that moment, when this song is playing, when Sinclair comes in, they do mention green damnation and green deliverance, but in game, his coat does appear yellow. So I was like, a bit weird. Why is his coat yellow when it comes to why is he called green if his coat is yellow? That's weird. But then I realized something. The smoke is blue. So if the smoke is blue and his coat is yellow, in the smoke, he might have appeared green. And that's why everyone called him the Green Damnation and the Green Deliverance, because through the smoke, that coat does not appear yellow, it appears green. Because it's blue smoke. I stand by this. Yep, that is my theory, 100%. That's the only way I can explain it. Also, let me, I love this song so much. This was my workout song today. My goodness. All right, Limbus time for dailies, which I don't think there is any dailies I could do, because except for thread excavation, I have enough. So let's just do some excavations just for dailies. I want to do Mirror Dungeon, but the weekly bonus hasn't reset yet, so there's no point. So I'm just gonna do my dailies with who I have here. I've been watching other people play Limbus since I'm finally caught up now. Dude, some people, like, I watched someone play through Kanto 9. I feel like I have a very varied team. Like, I have a very diverse team of sinners. So, like, Hangguan, Heisho, and Hangguan. So those are the only Heisho packs that I was bringing for Kanto 9. And I have 2 Index, which is great. I have a W Corp, I have Blade Lineage, I have the Claim Your Bones, Mersault. I have Dawn Office Fixer, I have Ujat, Otis, and then of course I have Night Owl's Capitano Greg. So I feel like it's a very diverse team. I watched someone play through Kanto 9, and it was literally Lord of Hangguan, Heisho. Oh no, actually no. It was Family Hierarch candidate for Ish, and then everyone else were Heisho packs. And I was like, what is this? Like, straight up, the entire lineup was Hangguan. Either Heisho or Lord of Hangguan or Family Hierarch candidate. And I was like, man, there's gotta be some variety. Isn't there? Isn't there supposed to be some kind of variety? I don't know. I played all Heisho for Kanto 8, but Kanto 9 I wanted to use other IDs. Yeah, I think like some IDs play very well into each other. And then some I just want to vary. Like Ujat is amazing. Also, Otis is amazing as well. I can't wait for wait, whose Kanto is next? Is it Mersault? And after Mersault, who is it after that? Because there's not that many sinners that would be left. Because we did Yisang, Faust still needs one. We did all of these except for Mersault. All of these are done except for Otis. So the only ones that are left is Otis, Mersault, Faust. Because everyone else had a Kanto already. Unless I'm missing someone. Yiseng got his, Donkey got hers, Yoshu got hers, Hongler got his, so that's just Mersault and Faust. Heathcliff got his, Ish got hers, Raja got hers, Sinclair got his, Greg got his. Mersault is next. Nice. Also, I think I consider myself somewhat of a seer of the future, because before Part 3 Kanto 9, the third part of Kanto 9 came out, I was just thinking, it was like a shower thought. I was like in the shower thinking about the Kantos. And then I thought about it. I was like, damn, dude, everyone's getting all this character development. Everyone's getting all of this, like cool Kantos, like Kanto 7, Kanto 6, 5, 4, 3. Everyone's getting these really cool Kantos where they're like progressive, like they're changing for the better. Like Donkey's changed for the better. Heathcliff, yes, that sucked, but he's moved on. He's trying to remember now. Ish as well. Everyone's moving on for the better. But then I thought about it. I was like, wait a second. Kanto 1, 2, and 3. Greg, there was no real resolution for Greg. And I was like, man, Greg got shafted, man. He got shafted in his Kanto. This is before Part 3 came out. And then Part 3 comes out, and I'm like, oh my god. Character development. They're going to focus a lot more on Sinners during other Sinners Kantos, I believe. Maybe. I was like, please, my man Greg, Raja, Sinclair, we need more. Because Yi Sang, yes, I feel like that was a very clean resolution to Yi Sang. And then Donkey, very clean. Heathcliff, it was sad, but it was very clean. Ish as well, very clean ending as well, except for not Ishmael. What was the captain's name? It was Moby Dick, Ishmael, and I forgot the captain's name. The really nice looking old lady, the one that was absolutely bonkers. Forgot her name. The one who's with N Corp right now. The one, forgot her name. Oh, I'm trying to, it's the tip of my tongue. I completely forgot. What the heck is her name? If I search up Moby Dick. Here we go. Moby Dick characters. Captain Ahab. Okay, it's Ahab. So like every single sinner has gotten a resolution. But yeah, 1 and 2 suffer from being the first ones. 3 onward, they really got the direction clear. Yes. And that's why I am so glad. I am very happy that they're diving deeper into character development for those earlier Kantos. Raja fits since she's not special. Yeah, but I don't know. I want to see resolution. Not resolution, but I want to see character development. Greg is getting amazing character development, especially in Kanto 9. We're getting to learn a lot more about him. And I hope they go a little bit more into his story. Raja, I really want to see her story progress as well. But also I want to see Faust. But the one that I'm most excited for, oh yeah, she did. Yeah, in Time Killing Time. She did. But I don't know. I want to see more. I'm sure they're going to get more. Yes. The one I want to see Otis's Kanto. I cannot wait for Otis's Kanto. I want to see her so bad, because if you guys remember the LCB power scaling thing, Otis was placed between Yoshu and Donkey. Like, huh? How would that play out power scaling wise? So power scaling wise, she was placed between Yoshu. She was ahead of Yoshu, but she was behind Donkey. Also, Crimson, welcome in. Like, she was behind Yoshu. No, she was ahead of Yoshu, but behind Donkey in terms of like power scaling from the LCB checkup. So now I'm trying to figure out, Yoshu has been trained up by every single Finger's nurse father. She is super trained on everything. And she has the ability to like perceive time in a way that's quite spectacular. And she has the sword, the Araya Shiki. She has the sword. So with Yoshu being this way, and Donkey being Donkey, of course, Donkey being Donkey, I don't see how Otis fits in between, like ahead of Yoshu and behind Donkey. Behind Donkey, yes, I can see that. Everyone should be behind Donkey. But ahead of Yoshu, I don't understand. So I'm excited to see a little bit more about her character development and her story. So I cannot wait, because like Otis is my third favorite sinner, very close. Like, I love Donkey. Donkey's my number one sinner. I love Donkey a lot. But when it comes to like there's and there's like, I don't know how to explain this in a way without it being weird. My favorite sinner is Donkey, but Donkey is not my favorite sinner on a separate scale. A different scale, like a what's it called? Viewed through my eyes, desirable scale. Donkey is my favorite sinner because of story, personality, all that stuff. But in terms of my taste, in terms of my personal taste, Otis is absolute peak specimen. She is absolutely, oh my god, look at that. There's no Donkey. There's no one else in Limbus that, look at this. Oh my god, she's absolutely perfect. Like, Donkey's a great sinner. I love Donkey for her character development, her personality, everything. Not to say that I don't like Otis for personality, but in terms of a personal thing, I love Otis. Like, look at this Otis. Oh my god. She's so good. This, solely because of this line. I keep telling you guys, solely because of that line. That line is carrying it. She's so good. And if you look at the other ones, even like these other ones, like, quite good. Blade Lineage, oh my goodness. I love Otis. She's so good. So good. All right, let me stop stalling. Let me do my dailies. So you love Donkey, but personally love Otis. Yes, because I don't know. I feel like Donkey, like, even though Donkey canonically, like, I hate when people pull this stuff, but Donkey canonically is like hundreds of years old. She is the oldest sinner. But the thing is, she does not look hundreds of years old. So, like, personality-wise, I like her. Personally, she doesn't fit my taste at all. She looks too young. That's the thing. I like older women. I really do. Like, personally, I love older women. Oh my god. It's so good. It's insane that the Uchat's up tier story shows that she killed Rain with her own squad. Really? Man, and the Uchat story, like, Uchat's Otis fits so well. It really does. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at her go. Look at her go. Oh my god. Lunny, welcome in. Also, I have my coffee here. Yeah, in her story, she made extra prep so she can overcome the sabotage. Really? Otis supremacy. Actual Otis supremacy. I love Otis so much. I guess the best way to explain it, like, my train of thought, is I have all of my merch that I have displayed in my office for Limbus is Donkey. I have a Donkey acrylic stand. I have a Donkey like throw pillow. I have a Donkey patch that I have on my wall, which looks really nice. But if I had to get a body pillow, which I don't own one, by the way, but if I had to get a body pillow, it would not be of Donkey, it'd be of Otis. See, the body pillow is separate from the rest of the merch. So that's a big thing. I guess that's the best way I can put it, maybe. What are we doing in Limbus today? Oh, we're only doing dailies. So we're just going to be doing our excavations, and then we're going to try and see what else we can do. And then, I understand that you like Dawn, but you would waifu Otis. Exactly. Yes, Dawn is my favorite sinner so far in terms of character development, story. Like, the Kanto, it's quite good. But I would waifu Otis because I would not waifu Dawn because she looks too young in my opinion. Even though canonically, which I don't like when people pull this, oh yeah, she's hundreds of years old. That's like, no, but I don't know. She just looks a little bit young. Otis though, on the other hand, oh my god, Otis she's perfect. She is perfect. Dawn is daughter, Otis is waifu. Exactly. Yes, Dawn is daughter, Otis is waifu. Also, this poor guy. Goodbye. Also, my laundry's done. Let me put it in the dryer real quick. Give me a quick second, guys.
또 한 줄 길을 남겼군. 핏물진 길일 뿐이지만 세월이 지나면 홍호는 그제야 알게 되겠지. 이 홍로가 무얼 바꾸었는지를.
I'm back. Dude, oh my god, I went to put my stuff in the laundry and then I went to clear out the laundry lint thing, the thing with all the lint, and it fell right on top of me. Oh, so I got like lint all over me. I dusted it off, but still. Oh wait, I gotta do it one more time. I'm gonna do it twice for today. Otis is based off of Odysseus from the Odyssey, who is the hero of the Trojan War, so that's why she's so strong. I cannot wait. I want to play Otis's Kanto so badly. But we got Mersault, which I think they have a lot of flexibility with Mersault, mostly because we've only gotten hints about his affiliations. He used to be part of Encore. He knew Baby B, Vespa before. So it'll be nice to see the direction they go with Mersault. It'll be quite nice. Also for dinner today, I had one of those freeze-dried camping meals because I'm gonna be hiking in April. I didn't even tell you guys. I'm going in April. I'm gonna go hiking, like all over Japan. Well, I say all over Japan, but mostly just Kumamoto. I'll be going 120 kilometers in a week. So I'm gonna be walking 120 kilometers in the week, which in freedom units, that is about 80 miles. So I'm gonna go hike 80 miles over 6 days, which is good. So it's about like 15 miles a day or something like that. So I cannot wait. But the thing is, I bought food. I bought like freeze-dried meals so I can prep my pack and stuff like that. So I went and I had one today just to see how it tastes, and it tastes quite good. Very simple to cook. You open the bag, you pour boiling water in, and then you close it, and then it's ready to go. You just eat after that. Let's be fun. I will not be streaming during that time though, in April. So we got some time, but I will not be streaming during that time. Because I will be hiking like over 10 miles a day, so no time to stream. But I'll be taking lots of photos though. We also know he has or had a mom. Oh yeah, I remember that. Okay, these guys are cooked. Nice. They show pecs. Alright, what I'll probably do next after I finish my dailies, we'll probably do fish. We'll probably do the walking fish too. And then after walking fish, we'll do of the devil. I think that's a good way to do it. We'll do fish, because I'm interested to see what the fish is. Boom.
찾지 못할
The new fish Mael is Burn and Bleed. And from the Arknights event, he mentioned knowing what distorting is like, so he likely distorted in the past. Interesting.
포위만 구축
I gotta watch the Arknight events, and I gotta watch the April Fool's event as well. I wish they had it in the recollection in game that you can like watch it again. That would have been nice. Like I understand the Arknights not being available because that's a licensing thing, but not having the April Fools is kind of insane. How you can't rewatch it? That's crazy.
길을 남겼군.
Yeah, I think those are my dailies done.
핏물
Like this. Boom. 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 Do. Do. Sweet. Nice. And then I'm working towards a donkey for my shards because I'm at 326 for donkey right now. Everyone else is pretty low, so I'm gonna go for donkey. I wanted to go for Ish, but Ish I'm at 26, so I'm working towards donkey right now. There we go. Donkey's at 347. We're almost there. I have 36 of these, which I think once I finish the battle pass, I'll be at 38. I have 30 more pulls here, so I'm gonna have like, let's round up to 40. So that's 40. That's 70 pulls, and then this is around 30. So I have 100 pulls right now. The less season IDs you have, the better the 10 ticket will be. Yeah, that's the thing. So this thing here, I already have all 3. That's the issue. So that's why I'm not using it right now, because there's no point. Like, why would I get an extra? And I don't even want to go for Ish when she releases, because when she does release, she'll pop up here, of course, but then it's gonna be 1 versus 3. So I'm scared that I'm not going to get Ish. Yeah, I'm gonna save it for later. Yeah, I'm gonna save it for later when I'm probably wait till the end of season 7, and then I'll use it to see what I get. But right now, what I want to work towards is wait for Walpurgis, and I'm going to get this Dawn. I'm saving for this Dawn, and then let's see. I can't buy anything from last season. That's fine. I might also. I don't want this Dawn though. I hate this Dawn because this undoes everything. This is the bad end, which is horrible. I don't like that Dawn. I do. Oh my god, this Otis right here. Oh my goodness, she's so good. But the thing is, like, not the up tier art, the original. Oh my good. Look at her. Look, the smug smile. Oh my god, actual wife material. Absolutely. Holy, I love this Otis is so good. What other Otis is like peak right now? Because like I see people going like, oh yeah, this one is pretty good, look at that. Oh my god. But I'm just not interested in Ish. It's that same thing with Donkey. Ish is like daughter material. I don't know. Like wife material is it can only be Otis. Like, oh my goodness. Magic Bullet, like this one's pretty good. Let me go through each season. Oh my god, my phone! Stop yelling at me. Jesus, I wish there was a way to turn off these alerts. All right, let's go through here. We're not stalling. I'm actually genuinely curious. Here we go. We have this Otis. Otis with the ponytail is pretty good. That looks really good. But it doesn't activate my almonds that much. And if you guys don't know what that means, then I am sorry. Activating my almonds is like neuron activation. Let me see. So nothing there. I guess that one's fine too. Those are announcers. The Blood Fiends of La Martian would be interesting, but that's paid lunacy only. That's crazy. Paid lunacy only? Ouch. Did we already go through these? Fell bullet. A show pack. Hey, this one looks really nice too. But it doesn't activate my omens. Yeah, it does not. We already went through there. We already went through these. The Chief Butler. It looks good. And then these here. I don't know. Nothing else here. Wait. What the heck is that? Faust? That looks amazing. I didn't even know this one existed. That looks like a wedding dress. What? Everlasting. That looks amazing. That looks beautiful. Oh my god. That just immediately caught my eye. I was like, wait a second. I've never saw that one before. That looks great. Otis? No, Otis. Otis? That one looks pretty good too. Molar office. Oh my god. I love seeing that smirk. Oh my god. Oh, she's so good. Oh, this activates my neurons, dude. Oh my god. Look at her. Oh man. She's so good. She's so good. Oh man, her brushing her hair back, the scars on her arms. Oh my god. Oh, she looks so good. This is why Donkey cannot compete with absolute like mommy material. Trying to build team. No, we're thirsting after Otis right now. Oh my god. Also, welcome in Armageddon. She's so good. Oh man, I really want that one. Man. All right, let's see the first one. Nothing except this is my usual attire. Oh my god, that's my usual attire when I'm not at work. I'm wearing a suit. What's this? Oh, here we go. That looks slick. That looks really slick. Nice. The ribbons. Looks all pretty sick. Nice. I guess that's it. For Walpurgis, which one is hers again? Here you go. Magic Bullet. Magic Bullet, that looks good. That looks good. I don't know. It doesn't activate my brain cells. Not like the molar office. Oh my god. Like this one looks good. But it doesn't activate. Yeah, she's too broody. I don't know. I think there's like a common trend when I see this, and when I go to I think it was season 5, or no, it was like seeing that smirk, and then going to my own centers, and then I don't know. What was the other one that she was smirking? I swear it was here. And my god, am I losing my mind right now? I might be losing my mind. No. Marshland, yes, Marshland, the barber, yes. Scene like that. Oh my god, that's so good. Oh, it's so good. I can't. Oh my god, I cannot. Also, I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. I have Night Owl's Capitano Greg, but I kind of want to switch over to Fire Fist because I want to try something new instead of using Night Owl all the time. So I do want to switch, and I've been leveling up this Greg for a while, so I can't up tier right now, but should I switch over from Night Owls to Fire Fist? I'm thinking about doing it, but also I'm gonna do one more just so I can finish leveling him up. I could skip battle, but skipping battle is not worth it.
본인과 같군. 자, 동료들이여.
Kill them all.
갖추고 저들을 맞이하세. 우리를 가로막는 저 시련을 해치우고 끝나지 않을 도움을 향하여.
Nice. Fire Fist is funny. Funny in like a usable way, or funny in like a, oh yeah, this is a gimmick kind of way.
내 뒤.
Cracked my back. Ugh. Went out with a very good friend today. It was very, very nice. We went out for some coffee. He's OP good. Okay, that's good. That's good. But yeah, we went out for some coffee. The only thing that kind of sucked was I had to get back because Seoul is very far away. It's like 2 hours by bus. It's insane. It was really far. So I went, had some coffee, and then came back. He's funny because of his screaming. Really? Oh man, I kind of wanna play him now. Once he's leveled up, then I'll go ahead and play him. Also, it is freezing outside. Oh my god. -8. It's gonna be cold this week as well. -10. Dude, I'm cycling tomorrow. I'm gonna ride my bike. Oh no. Also, who just staggered? Oh my god. Hongler just staggered. Unbelievable. But yeah, I'm definitely saving my shards for Walpurgis. Well, in particular for Donkey. Donkey, I'm gonna save for shards for Walpurgis. I actually think I'm in a very good spot for Donkey shards because I'm at 380, so I'm not gonna use any more future boxes for Donkey because I'll make up the other 20 from simply just pulling. So I'm not even gonna bother with using the boxes. Now I'm gonna start focusing on Otis or Ish. I might start focusing on Ish. I don't want to pull for Ish. I kind of want to shard, but then I realized that I don't want to. Yeah, it's this weird thing. Like I want to shard Ish's new, like the middle apprentice, but I also don't, and I don't even want to try and pull for her because I'm gonna use the ticket. Get Katja too? Yeah, I'm probably gonna focus on like Raja, like Hot Raja, and I'm gonna focus on Magical Girl Dawn. Yeah, I'm probably gonna focus on those. Also, oh my god, I still have to order clothes. I have to order some like new hiking clothes, so when I go hiking, I don't like either burn or freeze to death in the cold or in the heat. I need proper clothes for hiking. I gotta order some.
저 해충들을 보여내라. 염화! 튀울 수도 없겠구나.
Dead? Nope, not dead yet. Unfortunate. Also, that's 4 red coins. Oh my god. Now, can you guys remind me? I'm looking at the coins. There's coins, and then there's like... Oh my god, the Index real alt account? Are you the Index? I have my beeper on me. What are you gonna tell me to do? The Index. Also, that was a great battle. But welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. I do appreciate it. Arigato. Thank you. I really, really appreciate the follow. Let's level up some Greg. Finally. Level 60 Fire Fist. I just need to up tier him, but I do not want to use Thread Exchange. Because I can exchange Thread for sure. Like, Raja, I don't want to touch. Sinclair, I don't want to touch. Today, Prescript solo Amir Dungeon Extreme with Index Faction Center. Oh my god. Luckily, I have 2 index factions. I have Donkey fully leveled up, and then I also have Faust fully leveled up. But I don't want to touch Mirror Dungeon until the weekly reset, so maybe we'll do that once the weekly resets. Weekly, I can't speak. I can't read, I can't speak. I'm illiterate. I am sorry. I do apologize to everyone. I gotta go back to school, but yeah, we might do that. Let me make these modules. I do have to get to 18 modules for the reset for hard mode, so I think I'm good for now. I think that's my dailies done. There's nothing else I can do. So what's next? I'll be at 38. Where can I get 2 tickets? Where can I get 2 tickets? Because wait, can you mirror tickets and lunacy? Can you actually do that? Or is that no? Or like you can only use tickets with tickets, and you can only use lunacy with lunacy. You cannot like use 8 tickets and then the rest lunacy. Nope, need 10 tickets. Oh, that sucks, man. I'm at 8 tickets. Like once after I get this, I'll be at 8 tickets, and there's nothing else I can do. Oh, that's gonna be horrible. Event can give tickets. That's what I'm hoping. Because the other alternative is just straight up just buy tickets. Which I don't, yeah, this one, it gives you 10, and buying tickets is the worst thing you can do. The best thing you can do is the monthly, oh, is it not here? The monthly extraction pack is the best thing you can do. No, wait, I misspoke. Monthly extraction pack, no. There's a pack that I have right now that I got. If I go to history, here it is, the monthly lunacy supply, daily rewards. This is the best thing you can get right now in the store because it gives you so much for so little. Sorry, I had to sneeze. It gives you so much for so little. That is worth it. The same thing for Nikkei. The Nikkei monthly login bonus pack is only $5, but you get enough. You get so much gems for that. It's always worth it. So I always throw like $5 here, $5 a month. That's not bad, and it supports the developers. That's perfectly okay with me. All right, I am gonna switch to the walking fish. The walking fish. I love if I type in the walking, it just goes to The Walking Dead. Here you go. It's finally time. It's time for the fish. Also, did I put Limbus Company on YouTube as well? I need to change the category. We are doing the walking fish right now. Where is it? Here it is. The walking fish. The Walking Fish 2 Final Frontier. I have not touched this game. I don't know what this game is. All I know is it's a horror game. But let's go ahead and switch. Boom. Okay. Put some music so when I quit Limbus, it's fine. There we go. All right, it's time for some fish. The Walking Fish Final Frontier. Oh, wait, The Walking Fish will turn free to play? That was like 3 years ago? Oh my god, really? Fish time. It is fish time. Oh my god, lagged. All right, here we go. Oh, did the game crash? No, I just can't click out of the window. All right. The Walking Fish. Oh, I just clicked on. Okay, here we go. The Walking Fish 2 is a live experience. Future updates will be developing the story in unexpected ways. Discussion is encouraged on the subreddit. Loading level. Huh? Where am I? Oh my god. That spin. Oh. Wait, can I? Oh, wait. Can I not go to 1440p? I can. Okay. Good. Full screen? On. Quality? High. Mouse sensitivity? Turn that low a little bit. There you go. Continue. Oh, I'm awake. F to interact with objects? I'm pressing F. Hello? Oh. Oop. Wow. Oh my god. It's so sensitive. Oh my goodness. It's so cinematic. Can I change the sensitive? I can't. Okay, we're just gonna deal with it. Ooh. See? I keep doing like 360s. What's that? Password. No, I see. Boom. Pod issues. Pod 3 has been acting up. We cannot risk another premature awakening. If this isn't fixed soon, I don't know what will happen. Entry override. Click. How do I get out? Oh, there we go. What is this?
What's cryosleep like? Imagine sleeping for a whole year. Now imagine doing that 400 times over.
Huh?
It's no more complicated than that. If you have any more questions, you can just ask them after you wake up. Right here, ready to answer.
Really? Sick. The pod number 3 is having issues? Which one's 3? Like no numbers. Man's got a 360 to walking fish. Yeah, if I look too hard, I 360. Oop. Left shift to sprint. I don't like that. Oh, I can't look down a certain...
Pods were made for one reason, and one reason only. To get us into deep space.
Deep space.
Failed.
Cryo chamber 2. Beep, 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 beep.
Used to
Cryo chamber
drain a
1.
single more body out of this
Beep, 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 beep,
room.
beep.
I don't care if maintenance has to work day and night for a month to fix whatever is causing
Factoid.
this.
Oh, a factoid.
Screwing this up.
All decorative plants on EXVE1 are composed of starch-based plastics. Interesting. Also, what is this? Ooh, fancy. BRB gotta go get a snack. Go get a snack. Go get some food. Huh? Why does this person love Japan? Huh? Nihon ga daisuki desu. Wait, daisuki desu. Yeah. Nihon ga daisuki desu. Why do they like Japan? I mean, I love Japan too. Watashi mo Nihon ga daisuki desu. Yes. Emergency calling all crew to command bridge. I like that. That's pretty nice. I saw that and I was like, huh? People just left their food behind. Ichon. Command bridge elevator. The biggest room. Wait, we can. Ooh, wow. Whoa, 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 whoa. The biggest room in EXVE1 is the machine hall. Interesting. Oh, what is this? Disgusting. Hello? Hello? Control room. You can kind of see in there. Hello? There's a lot of blood on the ground. Oh my god. Oh, I lost track. Where the heck am I? Archive? What happened? Greenhouse? A lot of... Oh! Hello? Huh. It's very green, I got to say. Okay, close the door. Oop. My god. the controls are very archive. Hello. The archives. Perhaps they are incomplete. Can I read? Oh, what is that? What was that? What did I just grab? I grabbed something. I grabbed something. It looked like a fluorescent bulb. I grabbed a fluorescent bulb. What was that? Wait, did I miss one in the greenhouse? Was there a fluorescent bulb as well that I just didn't touch? Is that it? That glowy thing right there? Is that it? What is this? Ooh, okay. Apparently I have to collect these glowing tubes. Oop. Always close the door behind you. There's another glowing... Wait, is that where I'm supposed to put them? Hello? Huh. Oh, I'm way ahead of the game. Oop. Oh my god. See, I didn't do that. It just looked behind me. Alright. I hear something squelching around. Control room is now open. Oh my god. What manner of terribleness has happened here? Launch pod. Evac procedures. 29, 25, 12, 11, 10, 8, 9. Pod launch terminated with error code insufficient power. Power restart. Core online. Core. Oop. Oh. I'm redirecting power. There we go. Power's going that way. I don't want power to go down. Trying to follow the cables. This will go back to the cryopod. Oh no. Make that go down. That goes this way. Turn this around that way. Elevator is on. Okay, so the elevator works now. I think the elevator was... Oh my god. Dude, that looked like a horse. Are you kidding me? That looked like a horse. Oh! Get me out of here. That looked like a horse, man. Run! Dude, it's the fish. He looked really silly. I did it! I won! Alright, we're in Kanto 2 of The Walking Fish. Kanto 1. Very good. Ooh. Fancy. I can't read. This. Missing biomass identification fluid. I don't know what that is. It does not go. Yeah, I need some music. Hold on. Let me get some music going. I feel like... Yes. All the suspense just for that, yeah. I feel like... Is it this one? How long is this one? Oh, this one's perfect. I think this one's it. This one right here. Oh, yes. This is the perfect music for this game. This is so good. This fits so well. I don't know if the song's copywritten, but pretty good. We're in space. Same thing we saw before. Please wait. We're in space. Hello? Oh my god. Those doors behind us. I feel like there's gonna be a fish here. I wish I can crouch. Study 14. Need to find ASAP. Possible. A noose. Why does this fit? It fits so well. Specimen 2. Fish, leg, and arms. Photo of mother fish feeding her hungry brood. Interesting. I don't want to even hear the lore. I need to mix all these things together to get the fluid, the bio-identification fluid. What do I need? Do not be deceived by dapper hat and mustache. Okay, so the fish has a mustache. What kind of fluids do I need? That's a fish. 9.2 degrees. Fish leg evolution. Fish attitude. Oh god. do I know which chemicals do I need? That's a fish fin. Oh, they're looking for the anus. Maybe.
My intuition was correct. The combination of floundering and this new and renewable chemical will produce a blue liquid, exhibiting behavior of a biomass identification fluid.
Oh, this is it.
However, the compound appears to be missing a third chemical that will allow it to correctly interact with electronic components. I will report back later.
Really? So he was like, I have finally figured it out. But I don't know what the last one is. I'm gonna guess it's all fish. I'm guessing it's all fish. So, serpent, there's bass, spookium. I don't even know. I don't want to guess. Because I feel like if I guess, it's gonna spawn the fish in. Specimen, maybe these things have to do something with it. Specimen 2, fish and leg. Feeding the brood, September 14. Study 14. So September 14th and study 14. What about you? Do not be deceived by dapper hats and mustache. See. Huh. What about these? Fish attitude. Fish leg evolution. Ah. Oh, I didn't see that one. How? How? How do we do this? There's another tape here.
Cough, cough, it worked. The missing piece was a single third chemical. It appears as if this new compound gives off some kind of smoke. Testing shows no issues, so I would like to say that we have now discovered a sustainable way to produce biomass identification fluid. Time for my lunch break.
This guy doesn't tell me what the fluid is. What do I mix? Guy's like, we finally discovered it, but I just won't tell you.
It appears that I have been tasked with finding a set of renewable chemicals that will produce a working biomass identification fluid for our elevator systems. My intuition tells me that I should begin analyzing the chemical known as floundering.
Okay, we got the first one. We have floundering. That's it. We have floundering.
My intuition was correct. The combination of floundering and this new and renewable chemical will produce a blue liquid, exhibiting behavior of a biomass identification fluid. However, the compound appears to be missing a third chemical that will allow it to correctly interact with electronic components. I will report back later.
Okay, so it's floundering and one of these that mix with floundering to make a blue fluid. I'm scared that if I click submit, it's gonna be over.
Cough, cough, it worked. The missing piece was a single third chemical. It appears as if this new compound gives off some kind of smoke.
Okay, so I need blue and I need smoke. So let's do floundering, marlium, and unobtainium. That is not the color we need. Unsafe compound. It's fine. I'm scared that might have spawned the fish. I do spookium. That's not blue. Not blue. Oh, that's blue. Okay. That's perfect. Nope. My God, my mouse keeps. See, that's smoking. Spook him. Nope. 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 I'm scared the fish is just gonna walk around the corner. That's purple. That is orange. I feel like there might be a different compound because I feel like this makes it smoking. Maybe not. Maybe this is what makes it blue. Floundering we know is right. So it has to be... What if I just mix these two? That makes it pink. But that makes it smoking. So it has to be those. Spook 'em? No. So it has to be serpents, floundering. So again, only blue for the second step. Yeah. We already tried out these. Oh, that's blue, right? That's purple. Not it. Or we're brute forcing now. It's orange. That makes it yellow. That is not what we need. Oh wait. We did it. Okay, now I guarantee you the fish is gonna spawn in. Okay, careful. Run down the stairs. I know the fish is in here. Oh? I was wrong. There is no fish. Sick. There we go. Okay, that wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad. I thought the fish was gonna pop in and try and kill me. Or on the way out. Wait. Hello? Oh! Hello? You got that on your first try and just kept going? I didn't even realize. Okay, this feels like a horrible door. Also, this song, it's not a perfect... This is the better version. Ooh, yes, this is a better version. Here we go. This is a better version of this. Oh. Ah, it keeps spinning me around. If I spin around too fast, it's just over. So I'm gonna lower that a little bit. Lower that. There we go. It's so good. It fits so well.
I think Mac Douglas left their food down here and it smelled like shite and piss.
I think
Like,
Mike
there's
Douglas.
Fish smell.
Okay, machine hall, I cannot go. Oh my god, it keeps spinning me around. It's down here. Hello? Okay, missing power, incinerator, tech room. Tech room. Always close the door behind you. Fishman cannot open doors. I see. Paper. I see. Repair log. Whoever decides to install 2 switches in the machine room is an idiot. The circuitry on these things barely lasts a month. And it's not like we have to activate the emergency power on a monthly basis either. Lost keycard. I think I might have lost the keycard in the storage. I can't be bothered to find it right now. Whoever finds it, just drop it by my pod. Has anyone noticed how the machine hall smells like fish? Unlock storage. Okay, so we're going into storage to get the key card that we need. Dude, why is there just raw fish? Why? I'm kind of scared. Hello? Elevator's missing power. I'll actually leave this one open. Okay, storage has been unlocked. Do not run. Is that a fish? Is that a fish man around the corner? No. I'm guessing this is storage because this was locked before. This door behind me. There's storage. These doors here are locked. What is this bright heavenly light? Dude, there's gotta be a fish man here. I hear him. Ah! See ya, stupid. Stupid fish. He can't come in here. Look at him. He's like a baby. What a stupid fish, man. Actually, it's probably be better just to lure him back here. Probably to lure him away and then juke him out. I'm not sure how the heck we're gonna juke him, but lure him outside of this room. Hey, yo, fish man. I'm right here, fish man. Fish man. I'm right here. Are you gonna do anything about it? Okay, now we just have to lure him out. Yo, fish. Oh, can he not exit it? Come on, fish. Come on. Okay, I should open the door ahead of me. I left it open already. Come on, fish. Oh my god, there's no way to me. There's no... Okay. Juke him. Ah! Close the door. See ya, stupid. We're good. I'm safe now. Oh, that was good. Now we can explore here safely. Is it? That it? No. Where is this thing? Huh. To the key card in storage. Where? Sometimes I dream about cheese. Blushy bee. Hello, welcome in. Here's a key card. Oop, a blue key card. I don't know what it does, but it's a key card. Now we know he's jukeable. Yeah, I can just run around him once. So I think I'm fine. Where will this key card take me? One of these? No, that door's broken. That door's broken. Alright, I need to juke him back in here so I can lock him out. Come on, fish. Oh wait, you can't see very far. Come on, fish. Bring it on. Come on, you stupid. Wait, come on. Hello? Hello? Oh my god. Fish! Oh my god, he's so close. I'm just gonna lock him out right here. Oh, lock him! See ya! Double lock. There's no way out now, fish. Alright, machine hall. There's another fish in here, I believe. Oh my god. Oh, there he is. I just need to juke him and then lock him out here. Oi! You stupid smelly fish man. Come over here. I'm over here, fish. Come on. I just gotta lock him out. He tricked you. Yeah, he did. Come on, you stupid fish. Oi! He lost track of me. I'm right here. Hello? There you are. Come on, you stupid fish. I need to get him far enough, and then I can juke him. Here we go. Let's see if I can actually juke him. Juke! Ah! I can't juke him. He's too fishy. Stupid fish. Okay, I'm good now. Now I can explore in peace. There's eggs. Fish lay eggs? Wait, do fish lay eggs? No way, right? There's like fish. Oh yeah, there is fish eggs. Yeah, like the soft eggs. Yeah, there are fish eggs. Like the really soft looking ones, like Finding Nemo egg. Yeah. What the heck do I do here? What am I doing? Hello? What is this? It's flashing at me. Power status. Waiting for second switch. There's 2 switches? Oh, the other one's right over there. Is this a time thing? Power station online. All right. That guy's dead. Look at the power. It's beautiful. Okay, now I just have to juke that fish. making fun of them instead of being scared. So one thing I did learn, and this is a very good word of advice. If it's not a scary game, you can make fun of the creature, and then that makes it a little bit better. If it's a truly scary game, you just have to get angry, get mad at the creatures. When I played through Silent Hill 2 Remake, that's a properly scary game. You just have to be angry, and then everything gets so much better. Yo, Fish Man. Where is Fish? Oh, get out of here, Fish. I gotta lock him out. Oh my god, this guy's actually quite fast. Come on, Fish Man. I'm right over here. Come on. Here he comes. Here he comes. At least this area here is quite jukeable. Oh my god, he's actually following me. True, either be angry or just be funny. Oh, this guy's quite fast. But I'm faster. Boom. Locked. We're good. Unless there's another fish around here somewhere, which I don't think so. Oh my god. Fish! Oh. You locked. He ran for me just a little bit, and then he just gave up. He was like, all right, he's at the elevator. Huh? Huh? Oh my god, I thought that was an actual blue screen. I was about to say, I was like, no, I'm still streaming, no! Was that it? Huh? What's happening? I'm clicking escape. Huh? Hold up. Did the game just close itself? Is that the end? I think that was it. I think that's the end. The game won't shut down now. I need to manually kill it on my file manager. Where's Fish? Oh, I can't find the program now. Oh, here it is. The Walking Fish. All right, that was pretty good. That was Walking Fish. They didn't complete the pre-script. Yeah. Okay, that was the Walking Fish. Quite good. Honestly, that was not that bad. That was a very nice game. It's quite small. They were like, make sure to follow the subreddit so you can give advice on the game. It's like, cool. It's probably like a cult following kind of game. Apparently not. But what's crazy is there's more followers. Wait, how many followers do we have on Twitch for The Walking Fish? The Walking Fish has 500 followers. 500. Of the Devil only has 141. Really? That's crazy. Also, let me fix my category on YouTube now. I'm not playing The Walking Fish anymore. I'm playing Of the Devil. Of the Devil is such a good game. Here it is. I typed in Of the Devil and then it auto-suggested, oh yeah, you mean like the, what's it called? What's that one Toho game with the devil? It's Toho 6, I believe. Toho 6? I forgot the name. I just know Toho games by their number. Embodiment of the Scarlet Devil. Would you guys be down to see me play Toho? Like the actual bullet hell games? Like Toho 6, 7, 8. My personal favorite, Toho 11. Like Subterranean Animism. Would you guys be down to watch me play some Toho? Not today, not for today's stream, maybe like this week. I don't know. Because I always thought about playing Toho on stream, but I really suck. I've only CC'd one Toho game, and that was Toho 11. My personal favorite in terms of music is Toho 11, followed by 15, and then 17. 17 has fire music. 11 has like some good classics, like Lost Remotes and a whole bunch of other stuff, but Toho 17's music is goated. It's pretty good. All right, it's time for Of the Devil. We did get all the DLC, so we're doing Toho 11, not Toho 11. We're doing Of the Devil right now because we do have all the DLC. So We can continue on, play this game. Also, I'm still hella blue. Why am I blue? Oh, there we go. I was like, wait, why am I blue? This is the work of fiction. Also, after seeing some playthroughs of Walking Fish, you're supposed to go to the website and put in a code. It looks like it's only mini games. Ah, I see. I was about to say. I was like, I was not gonna go to a website, some random website. Ah, yes. Episode 1. We're on episode 1 now. I cannot wait to see what happens. Oh, so I'm out of coffee, so give me a quick second. I'm gonna grab myself a drink. I might actually go downstairs. I'm gonna go to the convenience store, get something to drink, because I don't want to drink coffee. I don't want to drink caffeine right now. So give me a quick sec. I'll be right back. I'm gonna let this play while I grab something to drink from the convenience store. Give me a second. Be right back. I return. I got my drink. Yes, delicious. Horoyoi white though. Delicious. Oh, that stuff is good. Well, the can doesn't say white though. It says shiroi. Let's see, shiroi. Sawa. So horoyoi, shiroi sawa. Okay, interesting. Cool looking can. Delicious. All right, let's get back into it. We're in episode 1, so we're continuing. Oh my god, load. Oh, I just did quick saves. I never actually saved. Oh my god, hold up. I need to be very careful. This is my oldest. This is the most recent. So this is, okay, I need to load this quick save. Because I never actually saved. Unless I have to go to new case. Oh yeah, there we go. New case episode 1. Okay, I was gonna say. So we're in new case episode 1. Let's go. All right, this game has so much promise. You can choose to play episode 1 in high roller mode. In high roller mode, you're limited to 1 save slot and you won't be able to reload your saves while inside the courtroom. Interesting. Quick saving and auto saves will be disabled as well, so remember to save regularly. But you just told me I only have 1. You're limited to 1 save slot and you won't be able to reload your saves. Oh, okay, that's fine. We'll do high roller mode. The minimum ante for hands will be increased, and the minimum and maximum penalties for answering incorrectly during trial gameplay will be increased. The maximum ante will be increased as well, allowing you to earn a larger possible high score for credit in this episode. Completing this episode in high roller mode is also a phone charm. But in order to turn it back on, you would need to restart this episode. This episode contains time-sensitive choices, and you can double the duration or disable them entirely in the settings menu. This episode contains testimony segments, and objectionable words or clauses will become... testimony sections. Objectionable words and clauses will become red when you prepare to call on them. The additional hinting can be disabled. Okay, you can adjust either of these features without affecting high roller status. Sorry, I had to sneeze. High roller mode is intended to encourage risk-taking and discourage save scumming, which is disgusting. Consider enabling it if you want to pursue this mystery like a true gambler. We will turn on high roller mode. We will not do standard. It says here, save and load as often as you like for the perfectionist, which I don't want to do. We'll do high roller mode. So we cannot reload prior slot or save slots during the trial. So we can save as many times as we want, but during trials we cannot. So that's fine. Welcome to the high roller tables. Enjoy the thrill. Disable tutorials, you can turn them back on. I'll leave them on. Just so I get reminded. Listen, I wanted to thank you for coming over. Figures you'd notice. Anyone could tell something's bothering you. The true Gamba, yeah. You're the first person to say anything. What happened? The police came to see me. In public? No, they wanted to be considerate of my privacy. That's a first. They wanted to talk to me about the other week. About my whereabouts and yours. Huh. I told them I didn't know anything. They must have loved that. Funny. What would you have done? In your shoes? Probably cursed them out. Yeah, I can see that. Is there anything else you want? Is there anything you want to ask me? No. Not even for a favor in return? No favors lost between friends, I say. That sounds like a toast. Why not? 2 friends. I'll raise a glass to that. Who are these mysterious people? Hello. Glass 'em! Young voice. Vandalism detected. Incident logged. Oh, so you got hit in the head. Recorded at 18:55 a.m. local time, geopositional data encoded. If I could have all the citizens in the area, F off, copper. Visuals impaired, facial recognition compromised, pinging nearby opt-ins for collaborating evidence. Hey, he's lining up every phone on the block. We need to go now. Or what? He'll use his outdoor voice, or he'll have us pinned down to our dental records before you can say we're Morning, Officer Leo. You look different today. Oh, hello, Leo. You do something with your You do something new with your uniform? Good morning to you, Morgan Citizen. Morgan Citizen. That's me. I guess. Oh yeah. I guess we start over. Like our phone is just fully clear. Can I custom? Oh yes. Oh yes. I have so much store credit. Oh my god. Angie. Are these like charms, or so I can choose phone case, I can choose charms, and these are wallpapers? Oh hell yeah. I like the Reyes angry. Head empty, deep in thought. Let's go Sierra, Sado struck. A free white phone case, yellow phone case, a rose phone case. Oh, this is sick. The fidget tubbies. Fran, charm, Morgan time. I want merch for this game. This game is so good in terms of like story, gameplay. I'm gonna go for the there's 80 and there's Diamantni. I'm gonna go for Reyes Angie. There we go. Oh, I got the charm. Look at her. Oh, she looks so angy. Black phone case. I have 10 store credits still, which is great. So I can get a new phone case. So that's the charm. I don't need any other charms because I have the Angie. Look at her. Looks so Angie, and I can move it around. Look at that. Sick. Let's go for. Oh, I want something to match that. Maybe like magenta? No, black phone case. Oh, that looks sick. There we go. Look at that charm. She looks so Angie. Oh, it looks so good. All right. Good morning to you, Morgan Citizen. To answer your question, no, I have not undergone any recent retrofitting. If you'd like a more detailed record about my maintenance history, you can make a request for. I got it. It must be a new coat of paint. You're referring to the act of vandalism that just took place. Only the most recent one, Super Cop over here, has a new dent every time I see him. Scars honorably earned in the line of duty, scanning the street for jaywalkers and loiterers. Jaywalking, I have a history of jaywalking. I jaywalked, and I've been ticketed for jaywalking only once in my life, and I immediately took the ticket and I threw it in the trash. It was my first time in California. My first time on vacation, I was in San Francisco. I was at Fisherman's Wharf. I crossed the street, which was like a one-way super, like it was a super, like not wide. It wasn't a wide street. It was like a single lane street on a street that no car, like barely any cars drove on. And I was like, there's no crosswalk here. So I just crossed the street, and then some cop stops me. And he's like, hey man, you just jaywalked. I was like, huh? That's an actual thing? Because where I'm from in the US, everyone jaywalks, and there's no one will stop you from jaywalking. Nobody. So I was like, I thought that was only in the movies and stuff. And he's like, no man, jaywalking's real and it's dangerous. So here's a ticket. And he gives me like a piece of paper with like a monetary thing that I have to pay, and like where I can pay it. It was like a courthouse or something nearby that I had to go to. And I looked at it and I was like, thanks man. And then the cop went away. And I was looking at it in my hand for like a good 30 seconds. And then I had a couple who were on vacation who came and approached me. And then they were like, hey man, you got the same thing we did? I was like, yeah, I got like a ticket for jaywalking. And I could tell these people were not American. So they were like super heavy. I think it was like Eastern European accent. And then we're like, do we have to pay? I was like, can I see your ticket real quick? and then he gave me his ticket, and I looked at both of our tickets, and they were exactly the same. Like, there was no name. And I looked at him, I was like, you know what I'm gonna do with this thing? I crumpled it up and I threw it in the garbage because I was like, there's no name. My name is not attached to this. Like, he didn't write down anything. He just gave me this paper and told me to pay. So I was like, well, I'm not from here. I'm on vacation. I'm just gonna throw it away. So I just threw it away. I never thought about it twice. It was like, it was crazy. Like, the dude came up to me. It was surreal. I was like, he's like, excuse me, sir, can you wait right there? I was like, me? Like, what did I do? He's like, you just jaywalked. I was like, what? That's an actual thing? I thought that was like only in the movies. He's like, no, it's real. I was like, oh, okay. What are you gonna do about it? It's like, here's this ticket. And immediately thrown it in the trash. I was like, nope, I'm not paying this. It was expensive too. It was like $50. I was still in college back then. $50 is $50. That was like food for the week. It was crazy. Because I would spend like $10 a day for food. So I was like, no thanks. Scars honorably earned in the line of duty, scanning the street for jaywalkers and loiterers. Don't worry, ma'am. A report has been filed, and the police are working to resolve the situation. Oh my god, Leo. Dude, he looks good. Are you kidding me? Civil disobedience at this time of day? Yeah, it's like 9 o'clock in the morning. What's the world coming to? They're just stragglers, ma'am. There was a period of unrest in the area last night. Unlicensed protesting and demonstrating without a permit. Without a license. Demonstrating without a license in my city. Well, I hope you threw the book at them. The disturbance was handled, but the individual instances of volatility may occur during the next 48 hours as we work to apprehend outside actors. Thanks for the forecast. So, does the bleeding stop on its own? Androids don't have blood, ma'am. This is just leakage of oxidizing fluid. My mistake. So, you don't need a bandage, I take it. The leakage will dry shortly. With that conversation thoroughly exhausted, I let my mind wander as I wait for the signal to cross. I unfocus my eyes and dull my hearing, sinking beneath the hum of the city streets. Oh yes, you are zoning out, Morgan. And fading through the lives bustling around me like so much sea foam. Across the way, a large man with worn hands and an ill-fitting belt turns to a gorilla-like hulk of a machine and cuffs his hands in front of his mouth. Yo, 61! The machine halts its lifting with an uncanny precision and turns to him. We're going on break. The robot tilts his head to the side. You can't work the plier without Schwinn up on the roof, so... I don't know. Take a load off, will ya? Understood, came the over-enunciated reply. Oh, sorry. Understood. The man, already walking away, tosses a dismissive wave behind him. Yeah, understood. A moment after the man turns the corner, the robot attempts to mimic the hand wave to no one in particular. Goddamn coppers on every street corner. At a bus stop, or what used to be a bus stop, now a charging station. A passionate young man voices his democratic opinion loud enough for the whole street to hear. They declare martial law when I wasn't looking. The small woman beside him, trying hard to appear even smaller, shifts in her seat. Well, they're just doing their jobs, so... Bots don't have jobs, except for the ones they stole from us. They took our gerbs. Notice how they don't patrol nearly so heavy in Uptown, even on the worst days. His audience, captive by virtue of sharing the same charging pole as him, shuffles, coughs, and stares even harder at their phones. The woman looks at her knees and pulls at her shirt. You're kind of embarrassing me right now. He makes a vague gesture with his hand to indicate he stepped off of his soapbox, and the shoulders of everyone around him relax a centimeter. Now that's just a woman with a exhaustion in her eyes sighs at a hologram floating above her chrome-plated palm, while a rounded, smooth-looking android pushes a carriage behind her. Ellen, walk her around the block. Get her some air, would ya? Apparently, this call can't wait, and it's louder than a garbage disposal out here. Of course, ma'am. I'd be glad to. The android pronunciates its sentence with a sound halfway between a whir and a purr, which, judging by the coos and giggles coming from the child, seems to have been well received. Robots, holograms, androids, drones, coppers if you prefer. Can't so much as sneeze in the city without a dozen different ads offering you a handkerchief. There's a vocal minority that think that they're the downfall of civilization, but for everyone else, you're too kind, ma'am. Thank you for your concern. It's hard to hate them when they're so eager to please. Yeah, they're just doing their job. Crosswalk's giving me the okay. Keep us safe, yeah? Have a good day, Morgan citizen. It's a bright, crisp morning in the city. Lights changing and people moving in click-clacking harmony, all smooth like clockwork. Were I in a worse mood, it would all be a bit much. But I went out last night. Oh my gosh, she killed someone else again. So I'm feeling pretty refreshed this morning. She killed another person. All she had to do was just lay low. She killed someone else. Unbelievable. As I reach the other end of the street, I pivot lightly and give automated dependent assistant officer Leo my best impression of a salute. Thank you for your service. And of course, he creaked out a mirrored response. No sense of sarcasm, the poor B words. But I didn't come all this way downtown to poke fun at the only happily employed class in human history. No, I came down here to make an important purchase. What are you buying? What are you selling? Today, I'm going to buy a gun. What? That's not suspicious at all? Excuse me? Have you not learned from episode 0? All the guns are attached to your identity. Of the Devil, episode 1. An idle mind. Oh, wait, what's that one saying? An idle mind, something with idle hands. What is it? Idle mind quote. Here it is. An idle mind is the devil's workshop. Okay, so... Okay, that's a great quote. An idle mind is the devil's workshop. That is a great quote. Oh my god. All right, I'm at a gun shop. No staff around, but all the lights are on. Damn, that goes hard. It does. Should I have knocked? Oh, it's all ads too. Sup? This is a really chill ad right now. Is that? No way. That's a chill ad. Sup? Desk personality setting 6, the cool one. Okay. I was about to say, I was like, if this was an actual ad, I would be surprised. Let me know if I can help you with anything. I've probably forgotten more about firearms than you're programmed to remember. I bet you can. I recently acquired a license to carry concealed. Nice. Are you in law enforcement? Do you shoot for sport, business, or pleasure? Neither. May I ask why you're looking to carry concealed, ma'am? Oh, you know, assault with a deadly weapon, cruel intent, that kind of thing. She's like, huh? Some of my clients live in very rough neighborhoods. Even in broad daylight, coming down to the lower wards for house visits can be... I see, you're a lawyer. So I guess you'd say I'm in the market for self-defense. We have a wide selection of options for self-defense in a variety of sizes and calibers, with spread and PA fire options available. My bad, PA stands for pseudo-automatic. I know. Yeah, of course Morgan knows. But for concealed, it'd have to be small enough to. This would go a lot faster if I just tell the desk what I want. Let's be patient. We don't want to be explicit because we don't want to draw suspicion to ourselves that we know more than we know. Let's be patient. Well, walking in here and asking for a specific model gun is gun nut behavior, and I'm not trying to stand out. Yep, exactly. Some of the ones I test fired at the range left my shoulder sore for days. Do you have anything more discreet? Right, no problem. Electromagnetic pulse models feature minimal kickback with the highest accuracy. One targeted pulse of electricity can disable attackers at medium to short range, non-lethally and quietly. Sure, they're plenty quiet, but they also have piss poor range, and even sustained fire won't do anything to any modder with installation less than a few years old. Glorified tasers, barely suitable as party favors for anxiety-stricken college kids. Well, hopefully not too quiet. I'd want someone to come running to my rescue. That's a good cover, that you want something a little bit louder. Of course. Would you like to take a look at our mag rails? Bullseye. We're proud to offer a number of models that utilize the latest in miniaturized ultra-capacity batteries to generate a Lorentz force, which Lorentz force is magnetic force. Sling a slug fast enough to miss the limb at over 30 meters. Miss the limb is insane. And it's safe? Of course, ma'am. My bad. 2-factor safeties with GPS and emergency service sync. It won't go off unless you want it to, and someone will definitely come running. All those convenient safety features make it incredibly easy for the police, or anyone who can dupe their tool set, to lock you out of your own gun with a flip of a switch. You couldn't walk a piece like that down a single uptown street without passing through 9 or 10 no-fire zones. They're the very worst, most useless kind of weapon a criminal can buy. Mist like red mist? Yes. Sounds perfect. How do we get started? Okay, so apparently I want this kind of thing. Why does it feel like every desk I run into has to be such a character? Mercifully, it tucked itself away while the fabricators get the gun tagged. I got time to kill, so is there anything worth checking around in the shop? Ooh, okay. I want to look at this. Hate these kinds of screens. Gotta look at them with your nose turned up, or else they'll start eye tracking. Next thing you know, they're saying hello on a first name basis. But I got practice with this sort of thing. I can skim the headlines at least. Why the 12-6 work week gives us more free time than ever. 12-6 work week is, oh my god, that's horrible. 12-hour days, 6 days a week? Holy, that's horrible. I'm 14 and I tried dating a smart UI. It made me the happiest I have ever been. Oh my god. Like those people trying to date AI right now. Jesus. How term limits are anti-democracy. What kind of backwards world do we live in? Wolf. Yeah. Transfusion made from warm androids saves soldier's life. That's one heck of a headline. If the Animate 16 wasn't selling well before, I'm sure by now it's... What the heck is an Animate 16? I can't check my phone. Okay, what is this? Yeesh, would it kill you to clean up a little? Guess the desk kindly asking customers not to litter can only get you so far if you're not willing to pay someone to sweep up. Wait, is this trash? This flyer, it's scannable. Stagnancy theory? Really? They get a lot of self-proclaimed philosophers in here. Stagnant world, the modern man's plateau. Corbin Cathorn, real name withheld, offers you to take. Okay. Oh my god, they don't highlight the important parts. Okay. Moore's Law used to be the benchmark. Now it feels like a pipe dream. Moore's Law is it's like X amount of years. The technology capacity doubles. Moore's Law has been theorized to be like dead right now, or like on the way out. So, because we hit the threshold for like the doubling of compute power or something like that. We used to dream humanity marching bravely into space, of artisans crafting virtual wonders that made the confines of our reality seem limited. Instead, our brightest minds spend all their time and effort kicking the can of climate crisis down the road, while their most fortunate peers spend their most productive working years in search of engine optimization and customer experience design. The middle class, eaten alive by the rich they prop up, can no longer afford the very products they help create. Without mass consumer demand, tech no longer has evolutionary pressures to be as small and powerful as possible. In stagnant waters, only parasites and disease grow aplenty. The only cure comes from you taking action. I mean, I agree with all of this. There's another link at the bottom, probably leading to a collection dish. The Stagnant World, or a state honeypot if you want to be paranoid. They better burn this stuff before some neat freak idiot picks this up and gets arrested. Yeah, true. Read. Someone left a data pad out here. What's in the news today? Lobo threatens Tetra with ransomware. Vulgarity. Serial data thief. Thief, yes. Most commonly known as Lobo, has seized a cache of vital keystone data files belonging to Tetra, the mining conglomerate. A blitz of cross posts on 90 different socials translated to all 11 dominant languages. The hacktivist, radical conservative, gentleman thief made clear to the intent to ransom said files back to their lawful owners at a severe cost. All the posts were flagged and brought down. In addition to a sizable monetary ransom, put out a list of demands asking for the de-escalation of all conflicts surrounding rare earth metal deposits around the equator. Tetra refused to confirm or deny the reports that their captured data impacted only their billing services. Okay. But insisted the corporation could not, in good faith, resume distribution until the ransom situation was resolved. Interesting. Market prices for rare earth metals surged following the hacking attack as supply halted and demand rose, stoked by memories of catastrophic supply chain disruptions in the mid-21st century. This person for mining is Progress, a lobbying group that represents the metal, called it acts of terrors against the free market. Whoa there, looks like you're not logged in. Want to take care of that real quick? No, because you'll know who I am. Lobo, again, or someone else using their name. Suppose it doesn't matter if they're the original or not, so long as they're a genuine threat. And no one could snare a corporation as rich as Tetra without serious skills. It does seem consistent with Lobo's politics, making demands for de-escalation. I mean, the ransom money is something else, but de-escalation. It's not the first time Lobo voiced their displeasure with the decades-old simmer of conflict around the tropics. But unless the rare earth metals powering all of our batteries and fueling our pretty little androids are suddenly made a lot less rare overnight, I doubt the state will stop taking an interest in those region politics anytime soon. Yes, I agree. Anything else? Oh, watch. There's some kind of news program playing on the screen. Most public places are too scared to put on any channel with content more political than the smiling micro apartment flippers. Smiling friends on TV. But this is a gun store after all. Power is always political. Wait, how long has it been? Shouldn't it take them that long to get my gun properly bugged? I'm sorry, we received a breaking news story. We're seeking confirmation and yes, we have confirmed it. Lead programmer at Noble Electronics and famed designer at Turing Solutions is Lobo. Dr. David Asher has passed. Oh God. What? What? Proprietary Vantage automated dependent management system along with the animate series of androids. Must be some kind of corporate propaganda tactic, or no, they wouldn't risk. Fake news? But why? Perhaps best known for his breakthroughs in the field of machine learning and language. Misinformation maybe, trying to authored many of the developments that allowed for Noble's rapid growth and market dominance. David Asher is dead? Oh God. Including the popular Death series of smart UIs. Her dad is dead. That's very sad. Oh no. I didn't ask. Sorry, I just... Commands only. Understood. Well, you'll be paying with cash or credit? Cash. Debit. Really? 9:41 a.m., July 1st, 2086. The gun was lighter than I expected. A real gun should always be heavy, greater than the sum of its parts. That's one of the things I like about them, their weight. Like they're anchoring the world around them. Like they're a fixed point in time. Like everything else is just relative to them, either closer or further to the end. I would have liked something heavier. During that walk back to my apartment, I would have liked to have something to feel far away from. Morgan's apartment. Is David Asher's death really getting to her? That's a great apartment. Holy. Didn't realize I was home until my hand was on the door. What is this? What am I doing? What am I doing? Fumbling in my pocket for my lighter. Golden, polished, tastefully ergonomic and fine and expensive, and a good lighter. It was a good gift. I kept the card, didn't I? Here it is. To the only smoker in my life. I know gold's a bit much for your personal style, but they don't make a lot of these anymore. Believe it or not, the only other people who share your vice are stuffy old men with bad, expensive taste. Hope you can manage to get some use out of it anyway. Your friend, David. The news might have more information by now. Or not. Looks like the net's full of copy-pasted statements from Noble, auto-edited montages, ill-fitting quotes, reactions to the news from every micro-celebrity under the sun. Their raw, authentic emotion brought to you live from all the car seats and bathroom mirrors in the world. But there's nothing about his death, not even a time window. Did he die this morning? Was he found dead in his bed? Has he been dead for days while Noble's just been waiting for the right time to let it leak? Or did he die last night while I was screwing around? A phone call? Better not be work-related. I'm not in the right mood. Oh, Morgan! Hey, thanks for picking up so fast. She's Jessica Starling. Who asked me to call her? Hi, Jess. Who is this? Listen, I need to... I've already seen the news. What? Oh, of course you have. Duh. I'm sorry I didn't tell you sooner. With the company and their people and all the... What I mean is, if it were up to me, you would have been the first call I made. For a decision like that to be up to David's assistant, about 1,000 other Noble employees above her on the ladder would have to get axed, but it's alright, Jess. No one ever really knows what to do with these kinds of things. Still, I'm sorry you had to hear it from a stream, Chiron? What difference does it make how the information gets to me? I could have stumbled upon his corpse myself and I would feel mostly the same. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to call anyways. Yeah. If I want more information, she's the best source I'm going to get. Maybe for weeks. What to ask at a time like this? I'm supposed to express denial first, but she's probably short on time. So I don't feel like following the playbook to the letter right now. What an absolute psychopath. She's like, how should I react to this? Because like, there's like denial, acceptance, anger, all this stuff. So can you tell me what happened? The police, they think he took something. Suicide? And the police are already involved. That was quick. They say it was some kind of poison or... God. Noble's got a lot of weight to bludgeon the state, especially in this city. I would think they'd keep the police at arm's length for at least a few days. Listen, Morgan, I need to ask something of you. Of course, Jess, whatever you need. Whatever you need. A bit much, but she's grieving, so this is just how people talk. And it's not like my day was really salvageable anyway. I'd like to bring you up here to David's place. For what reason? What do you mean? There's something I have to give you. You're not handling his will already, are you? If the police are involved, it'll be a while before. No, I'm sorry. It's not like that. Before he... Inhaler? No, please, don't hold back on my account. David asked me to get this into your hands. It wasn't work-related. But he asked me. I know I'm asking a lot here, but since it turned out to be the last thing he ever asked me to do, I'd like to get it done. I don't like showing up at crime scenes more often or more quickly than strictly necessary, and that's when I only have to worry about the police. With Noble looming all over this, security will be double, the scrutiny tripled. This is too risky. There's no logical reason to agree to her request. Swing by my place with a cab, yeah? Beside my own morbid curiosity. Right, of course. Thanks, Morgan. Thank you. Wait, I almost forgot. What is it? You don't happen to have anything you can wear in black, do you? Huh? For the funeral? 10:11 a.m., July 1st, 2086. Like an hour later. In transit. The autocab hums a synthesized purr as our on-ramp merges onto the canopy superhighway, steadily and suddenly all at once. Not much super about it, but it does cast one heck of a shadow. The canopies always felt very arts and crafts to me. Cobbled together, always added onto, but never finished, never planned. It's clearly taken a lot of time and effort to make, but the end result is still ugly. And it feels like it can fall apart at any moment. You okay, Morgan? You look a little car sick. I'm fine. Thanks for asking. But if I ignore her text now, she'll just send more later. Hey, Freckles. Who's this? Oh, Witch. I saw your friend Asher on the news. Rip. Thank you. That's not very kind. For trying to be sincere. Worth a shot. We all have our strengths. God damn, you are one passive-aggressive little girl. Why is all your filial piety go out the window whenever you talk to me? Are they my sibling? Filial piety doesn't work on you. You love yourself too much to appreciate respect. True. Went the train. See, Freckles, you can be very insightful. When you aren't too busy side-eyeing the whole world. Side-eyeing. Wonder where I picked that up from. Not from me? I'm pretty sure you were born muttering insults under your breath. The nurses tried to make you cry and you responded by giving them self-esteem issues. Did you ever have dealings with Noble? 10 out of 10 shift in the convo. Subtle as a car crash. Subtlety doesn't work on you either. Well, it might. If you were good at it. This is me asking you for advice. You gonna respond? Okay. I guess this never sunk in. Because you spent most of your apprenticeship asleep. But my clients were all celebs. The rich and famous. I don't have that many dealings with the Megs that own their likenesses. Is it really that different? Plenty. Celebs don't like people seeing their dirty side. So they pay smart people like me to clean up their messes. But Megs don't like people seeing them at all. Period. And also, Megs are a lot more lively when it comes to this. Gross. Hard workers with a lot of stress to vent. Stop. Do you have any actual help to offer? Truth be told, I did have this one run-in where I got knee-deep into corporate intrigue. Why? Because I got caught, blah blah blah, up the blah 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 of an Annie Life 45 poster girl. Oh my god. Hard worker. A lot of stress to vent. Glad to know I can always reach out to you in my time of need. I'm gonna let that one slide, because I know you're in mourning. Look. Corporate types are a bunch of paranoid drug addicts. Huffing glue and playing roulette on their phones. While fantasizing about stabbing everyone else in the meeting to death. So don't expect them to play nice just because Asher was your pal. I'll keep that in mind. My actual advice, get whatever you're owed. Then get get out of there as fast as I know. Fast as heck, boy. That's a beautiful thought, Auntie. I mean it. Corporations prefer Viking funerals. What's a Viking funeral? The dignified ceremony where the body's sent out on sea on a boat and then lit on fire. They set everything on fire and sink the ashes to the bottom of the ocean. Yep. Not to linger, Freckles. You don't want to be stuck on board when they start knocking their arrows. Thanks. So I gotta get in and out. That's what she's saying. In and out. But what the heck was that about me sleeping on the job? I worked harder in one day than any of you Gen Alpha drunks did all week. I guess she's a Gen Alpha because it's in the future. Should have worked smarter. If you want to go there. You did literally fall asleep on the job. There she is. Sweet dreams. Caught in 4K. What is that? What is that? Why did you have that? Why did you have that? It's not even accurate. Work parties are still work, Freckles. I was only resting my eyes. Because all you old farts had your camouflages on. Morgan, something wrong? You're sweating. Just deleting some spam. We got a couple more minutes of crawling through the canopy's guts before we reach David's part of the city. Uptown, our better half. Gleaming opera houses and towering corporate apartments. Boutique shops with more cameras than customers. Penthouses stacked upon penthouses in a frantic climb to get on top of the rat pile. All ringed in by restaurants with long wait times and small serving sizes. The joke is that uptown folks go most of the year without touching street level. Not much of a punchline there. It's basically true. By now, his whole block must be swarming with cops, themselves looking surrounded by media and all encircled by onlookers. I could try and enjoy these last few moments of calm, but if the storm's coming in either way, I'd rather use this time to try and find my footing. Actually, Jess, if you got a second, I was curious about that headline, because I read, that headline. I saw that headline, by the way, the one where your warm android saved that soldier's life. Oh yeah, pretty feel good, don't you think? So folks at the company must have been in high spirits lately, I take it. That's what I thought when I first heard about it, but I don't know. Maybe upper management's never happy because they're still just riding sales harder than ever, pushing the traditional consumer markets. I thought they'd start building a pitch for Congress the day the story dropped. A big patriotic campaign and telling everyone why we need a contract for warm androids in the military. But I haven't heard them moving staff around for anything like that. Interesting. Maybe it's all above my pay grade. All the corporate power and money in the world. And they're still such joyless a-holes that they won't even celebrate their victories. The request. I know she was David's assistant. I want to know about the request. Jess, I have to wonder. What kind of request did David make of you that it couldn't wait a few days? Right, of course. He asked me to give you something. Something? Is he trying to build suspense? Right, it's just, well, I don't know exactly what it is. You have no idea? He asked me to give you the contents of his safe. Are we headed to the bank then? No, see, he has his own private safe in his basement. Maybe you've seen it? Well, I say safe, but it might be more accurate to call it a storage locker or a false wall. And all he told you was that he wanted me to have what's inside? Right. He was very clear about that part. Your eyes only straight into your hands. Handle it in person, he said. Strange. This is all pretty analog for someone as technically gifted as David. Coming from anyone else, I'd call it paranoid. But David was never paranoid. Even when he had every right to be. If he wanted this handled a certain way, it must be for a good reason. David's deaf. I'm guessing you've already been to his place? Yeah, it's a real mess over there. It's that bloody? Oh God, no, not that kind of mess. I mean, with the cops stacked on the media, stacked on the lawyers. Each one of them with their own network of drones and all their droning. It's very it's very high productivity. It's a very high productivity atmosphere is what I mean. When were you able to get over there? Well, I got a call from legal late last night. They weren't exactly delicate in breaking the news to me. Last night. They said that they needed my help sorting through all of his... Well, you know how he left things organized sometimes. He's been dead since last night and they kept it under wraps that long. I know there's a lot of powerful people in his circles, but to stop it from leaking for over 12 hours in a world like this, that's crazy. That seems more than just your typical powerful people trying to control the narrative. Seems more like there's something they're actively trying to suppress. So you found out last night. Right, last night. Oh God. I'm so sorry. I should have told you as soon as I found out. Really, it's alright. Did you see anything? No, I haven't actually seen him at all. He was airlifted to the hospital ASAP, and that's where he passed, so... But, well, I didn't get the impression that the cops had been there for that long. Not compared to the lawyers. They and the rest of the company people were pretty entrenched. Noble set up camp before the police even arrived. So what time would have that been? I guess I got there around 9 p.m.? Yeah, because at 9:15 they switched my phone to silo mode and I got locked out of everything but my work stuff. Sent my last blah at 9:13, see? Gonna expire whoever put me in heels this morning, it's me. They can do that to your phone? Lock you out of social media? Of course not. Well, unless I'm on the clock or off the clock, but on company property, then they can remote all my tech. Yeah. How convenient. That is brutal. So if I got in at 9 p.m., I'd guess the rest of the company people had been there since 8:30 p.m. I hadn't been there more than a few minutes before the mood changed. Words about the hospital declaring him dead had begun to leak. I see. He died after he reached the hospital. That's unexpected. It's 2086. You might be in trouble if you snuck in... Wait, you might be in trouble if you get snuck in bureaucratic purgatory when you need to be in the emergency room, but other than that, if you reach the hospital alive, a good doctor can stabilize most any patient within a few moments. And Noble Electronics' lead programmer would have a very good doctor. So what the heck happened? Is she mistaken? Was he just not officially declared dead until reaching the hospital for some reason? Or hard to think about it, I know. Yeah. Or hard to believe. You and David. Remind me, how many years did you and David work together? Oh. Well, I started with the company about 4 years ago. They offered me a temp contract when I was graduating. I was put in HR right in the middle of a hiring burst, so I spent 2 months in the Warrens. Then an aptitude test got me fast-tracked to mid-low management. Sorry, Warrens? Oh, that's what we just called the company's dorms back then, on account of all the people. Plus, it was underground. What a horrible place to work. Didn't see the sun that first month. My skin got so dry. Is that normal in your industry? Normal for everyone I have ever worked with. Except for David, of course. I mean, he was the best. Yeah. One Tuesday morning, Dr. David Asher walked right up to my desk like I had won the lotto. Said I should come work for him. Dr. David Asher, directly. On a random Tuesday morning, like it was nothing. He didn't like to do things on Monday. He said people were always too tired to get anything done anyway. Yeah, that's right. He did say that. I should know by now, right? 3 years of arranging meetings and keeping him organized and occasionally straightening his tie. He was a good boss. He was a good guy. Yeah. When did you last speak with him? In person? Thursday. Thursday afternoon. The day before yesterday. He seemed normal. I mean, I didn't. We still don't know anything, Jess. You're right, thanks. Thursday's the last time I saw him. That's when he asked me to meet with you. So, David asked you to do this on Thursday, correct? Yeah, Thursday. And he passed last night, Friday. Yeah. Wait, you don't think that that when we met, he already decided. It's not healthy to speculate on that sort of thing. More importantly, it's not helpful. The dead don't have anything to offer the living. I should know. You're probably right. Besides, we'll need to focus. Judging by the size of the crowd I'm looking at, it looks like we're about to jump into the thick of it. Really, how big is the crowd? 10:34 a.m., July 1st, 2086. Noble Employee Housing Building. Platea. Lobby. I thought there were a lot of police here before. But maybe too late to ask, but you're not bad with crowds, are you, Morgan? She's kidding, right? It's downright airy in here compared to what we just waded through. Wide eyes and clenched fists, head peeking over shoulders and around signs, police, both mechanical and warm-blooded, closing ranks with holograms and quick-set wires to draw a severe perimeter, while protesters, mourners, fanatics, and busybodies shuffle about at the edges of the police line, the heat of their panic anxiety washing over. Who the heck were all those people? Well, there's always been people with strong feelings about our products. Androids step forward into the mob, gently, firmly, unfeeling, parting the human tide. Most of them with official police branding, but a few remotely deputized consumer models emerge from the crowd to join them. All of them built by Noble. All of them built from David's code. All of them standing vigil outside his tomb. Man, my God, the writing is amazing. This is all technically company property, isn't it? Yep, David had the penthouse all to himself, but every other floor's tenant are Noble employees too. Not an uncommon arrangement in Uptown. Work at Noble, rent from Noble. Wave hello to your Noble neighbor in the morning and make sure to request a spot in line at the official company crematorium. They don't actually do that last part, I think. Does Noble handle employee funerary arrangements? Yeah, it's pretty standard benefit actually. It's cheap for them compared to dental. But Noble has always been generous with benefits. Work hard and the company will have you set for life. And after. Both the state and Noble have gotten themselves entrenched here in the lobby. Security and damage control and PR and liability. Everybody's just glad to be working. I'm feeling a little overstimulated. Any chance we can just skip all these checkpoints? No, absolutely not. So, who do we need permission from? The cops or the company? My request went through, so we should have the go-ahead from both at this point. We won't need to go near the actual, is it still called a crime scene? If it's not technically a crime? I don't want to think about how many suits Noble's paying to debate that question right this very instant. David's vault is in the penthouse basement, but we can't get to it from these ground floor elevators. We'll have to ride straight up to the rooftop veranda, walk in his front door, and then head down. If Jess says we can do all of that without stumbling across where he died, then... Okay. So we just flash my ID card at any problem that comes up. Including him? Oh my God, it's Jack London. Hey ladies, look, I'm sorry, but I'm afraid we're at capacity at the moment. Let anyone else by and we won't be able to maintain... Huh? You're that lawyer, Morgan. You caught me, detective. How long has it been? Feels like it's been ages. Oh dear, not still bitter about our last encounter, I hope. I'll live. I don't see the spunky one around. Yeah, where's Reyes? She's taking a mental health day to preserve that unflappable charm. Detective Reyes is around. Why? You miss her that bad? I do. It's London. The goats. It is. I had blind pimples that were more endearing. You two know each other? Jess Sterling. Meet homicide detective Kasim London. For some reason, I thought his name was Jack. Kasim London. It's a pleasure, miss. Oh, likewise? As you might have guessed, the detective and I are acquainted. Comes with the line of work. Morgan's being modest, sweetheart. We're practically blood. Oh, wow. Me? Sweetheart? Something wrong, Starling? No, nothing's wrong. Oh, she's infatuated. But close as we are, I still can't have her walk in off the street and onto the sign of a scene of an ongoing investigation. Even Noble's lawyers have to play by the rules today. So if the cops are here, then it's a crime. The Riz. Played by the rules, so there is a game afoot. What makes you assume I'm here in a professional capacity? You're a criminal defense attorney, and we're at a crime scene. Call it an old man's intuition. Good detectives don't rely on intuition, though, do they? They rely on evidence. Oh, I don't rely on it. Don't worry. I just need to lean on it every now and then when my back acts up. Oh, cool. She's so drawn into him. She's like, kakui, cool. Guy gets a bit of gray in his hair and thinks he's a free pass. It thinks it's a free pass to act like a goddamn cowboy. Well, I'm afraid your intuition is off this morning, detective. I'm here on a private matter. The deceased wasn't your client? No, that would have been a conflict of interest. Conflict of you two knew each other. I see. In that case, allow me to give you my condolences. Thank you. But what I could really use is a bit of your help. You sure rally fast. Jess? Right. We have this clearance here, detective, sir. From legal, which allows us... That's alright, little lady, I trust you. You can leave the paperwork holstered for now. Little lady? We aren't here for David, really. We won't be setting foot anywhere near your staging area, detective. Huh. Alright, why not? How generous. I can afford to be generous today, because if I screw up... He gestures to a lobby full of suits and cops. Plenty of folk at hand ready to pick up the slack. Well, if you're that at ease, perhaps I can take this time to ask you a few questions? Hey, you can always ask, Tiger. But I think you understand what I mean when I say whether or not I can answer is not entirely up to me. You look tired, man. You're looking a bit haggard. How long have you been here anyways? Since this morning. But civilized folks don't call it morning when the streetlights are still on. Even if he got here around 1 or 2 in the morning, that still means homicide wasn't brought in until hours after Noble had lay of the land. Sounds like you can use a break. I could use a retirement package. Hey, you're a lawyer, right? According to all my business cards. I think I can sue for elder abuse? Not that kind of lawyer, sorry. She keeps fidgeting. What are you doing? You would lose though. I already regret asking. Why have they got a homicide detective losing sleep over this anyways? A man is dead, and he wasn't killed by fire, a vehicle, organized criminals, or disinformation, as far as we know. So at the moment, homicide's technically not the worst fit. But we're leading in name only. A high-profile death like this, everyone's got an eye on us, and a hand firmly placed on the back of our neck. How's the investigation going anyways? I've been checking my phone, but the only thing that the news seem to agree is that David passed away. Sorry, but if you're asking for details, no, thank you. For not letting them make this into a parade. Yet. We do our best to respect the privacy of anyone involved with an ongoing investigation. He declined to say victim. Detective, Dr. Asher was a close friend of mine for many years. Yeah, he trusted Morgan more than anyone. Can you tell me if he killed himself? This is a big question. It looks like that's the case. I see. Thank you for telling me that. Dr. Ash. Yeah, you're, welcome. Sorry. Another round of guarded words. David was an important man, and it has only been a few hours. But all this tiptoeing gives me the feeling that whatever happened to David, it wasn't cut and dry. Controversy. David was one of the biggest names in tech. He was the face of Noble Electronics. One could argue androids are only as common as they are today because of his contributions to the field. Some people felt that way, sure. So do you think anyone would want to hurt him because of that? Remind me, which of us is a detective again? You really won't let me pick your brain? You already know the answer. Yes, ads are controversial, androids especially. We at Noble are aware that our products are sometimes the subject of heated debate, but no need to quote the handbook at us, miss. Truth be told, I never really understood the hate. It's not that complicated, is it? How many people have lost a job to an ad at least once in their career. Every last one of them lost their jobs because their bosses, their flesh and blood bosses, fired them. Nah, ads are just a symptom. Scratch that. Ads are just a product. Getting mad at them is pointless. And vandalizing them is far less than pointless because unlike us, they're all insured. What? Insurance doesn't exist in the world anymore? And besides, Android production has surged over the last decade to become one of the nation's biggest exports. True, nice to have at least one thing we make in this country. That's right, Noble only outsources the production of a small handful of internal components. Every other part of the manufacturing process is proudly done here, right here at home. I somehow doubt everyone considers the specifics of Noble's supply chain to be a point of national pride. But you don't need a political science degree to see just how much the state values Noble's contributions to the national economy. Yeah, cooperating. You boys and Noble are all getting along with each other, sharing your toys. Some of the younger ones are bristly. But I always play well with others, counselor. And how well do the Megs play with you? They give you full access to building security? Meg. What the heck is a Meg? Derogatory and hateful term used to refer to the so-called mega corporations or anyone that works for them. Interesting. Copper, derogatory word for automatic dependence. Oh, they should have just used clanker instead of copper. Mist. To shoot or to kill someone. Sick. Animate 16 is the latest Android produced. We think that is the greatest machine the world has ever seen, boasting a battery life of 154 hours with patented soft touch digitation, uncanny charm, Animate 16. Okay, so it's a warm-blooded Android. That makes sense. Automated dependent is called ads. We know that. Noble is the company, and they're down 2% today. No, my stonks, they gone down. I bought. What's it called? What's the opposite of a put? I bought the opposite of a put today, and I lost money. Mods, body modification. We know that. Lobo, the big bad wolf, was here. Lobo is the hacker. David Asher was a renowned computer scientist. Though he was retained. Oh, so they've changed already. This is Wikipedia page. Large amount of edits in the last 44 minutes. Okay. That makes sense. Profiles. David. That's David? Oh my god. Man. Mobile electronics. Shampoo. Expensive. I can tell from his hair. Sense of humor. Unique. Interesting. London. That is Kasim London. Masters, Victoria Masters, lawyer to the rich and famous. So I guess she's the one I trained under as a defense attorney. Sterling, Jessica Sterling. Best at reading the stock market, insider trading, and then articles. Lobo demands ransom in a stagnant world. Fine, and we have cash. And how well do the Megs play with you? They give you full access to building security. They've given us access, and they say it's full. Some big penumbra system, top of the line coverage from top to bottom of the building. The size of the data stream's torrential. It's been a while since before we can start making sense of it all. A more conspiratorial man might think that this was intentional. Bury us in data and hope we're too swamped to find whatever they're trying to hide? Maybe. Wait, they give you full access to the penumbra? But that means every Android in the building is feeding you their full spectrum. You know your stuff. The penumbra pulls data from any Android connected to a building's net. But that's not much help since there weren't any Androids in the penthouse. Right. You know, I heard the rumors, but never put much stock in them, but it's true? Asher really never owned a single Android? Never. So he made androids. He's the one who enabled the production and the proliferation of Android, but he just never owned one. Well, I suppose I might do the same if I was the genius who programmed them all. Every time they opened their mouth, it'd just be his own lip service refracted 1,000 times over, echoing back at him behind a mask he carved. So that means all you'll have to investigate with are the penthouse security cameras. Yeah, but that should be more than enough to wrap up a case like this. In a good way, I mean. We're very much on top of this, ladies. Alright, now listen, I don't mind being helpful, and I am trying to be sensitive here. But we really do have a lot on our hands at the moment. So I'm going to have to ask you to be discreet and ideally fast. Well, our business is just in the basement, David's basement. But the penthouse is on the top floor, the roof, so the basement would be second to the last floor, if you want to be technical, detective. The point is, we don't need to go into the kitchen or the parlor. We'll go straight back into his workshop and then head downstairs. The kitchen and the parlor. I understand. But all the same, I'd like to escort you two ladies there myself. Wow, an escort, like royalty. Isn't he a gentleman? Huh? Yes, he's... Lead the way, detective. She is smitten. She is lost in Kasim's eyes. True to his word, London ushered us past the chattering suits and humming drones through the checkpoint and into the elevator. As it climbed into the sky, we got a good look at the growing throngs of people gathered outside. And its shifting makeup. Seems like it's mostly protesters now, or worse, brand loyalists. Idiots led around by the nose their whole life, following the musk of whatever trend is laid out before them each morning. Today's trail has led them here, for half reasons they couldn't put into words even if their lives depended on it. They're like insects. Line number 654. They're like bugs. And they look like them from up here. They're probably already preparing their spin, The Misunderstood Genius of Dr. David Escher, a video essay in 5 parts, each one an hour long. Why the company insisted on cultivating such a following for him, I never understood. They could have easily pinned his achievements on someone more marketable. Some random photogenic employee or a fashion model with glasses. David wouldn't have minded. He never wanted the attention, the chaos. Maybe it's as simple as bad luck. He just happened to have the right look for the part. A man buried in his work with his eyes fixed ahead. 10:32 a.m., July 1st, 2086. Noble Employee Housing Building, Platea. Penthouse. This is, what? His laboratory? His shop, he called it. How down to earth. It's messy in here. David was always disorganized. Why a programmer needed to make a mess just to run tests on computers, I'll never... But sloppy as he could be, he didn't like it when other people saw it. If he was leaving things like this, that means he really didn't have time to prep. He must have not entertained guests down here in some time. Thank you for all your help, Detective London. Don't mention it. What? You want me to step out? We won't take long. Not lacking for boldness, are you? Look, I'll have to take a phone call. We'll be in and out as soon as possible, promise. And whatever Dr. Ash wanted to set aside for his foundation, we'll be sure to flag it. Yeah, we don't want him to know we're here for something. Right. At least she's already wearing gloves. I know, so I don't get fingerprints on everything. If we find a dead body, you'll be our first call. Morgan, what was that stuff about his foundation? Dr. Ash's charity has always been managed by an outside group. You haven't spent a lot of time around crime scenes, have you? Actually, this is my first. Well, generally speaking, it's not really common to retrieve things from the premises while the cops are still searching them. Oh. Look, if David has something to give me, we can go get it. We can't just make a lot of noise about it, understand? Of course. Great. After you? Right. Quiet as a church house. You mean church mouse. The phrase is quiet as a church mouse, but... Caught myself. I'm okay. But now doesn't seem like the time to correct her. David's shop was a mess, but the mess felt familiar. It was very David. Coming down here, I barely recognized the place. For starters, there's a goddamn gym. Did he work out? What a klutz. Yeah, but we like our klutz. David hated exercise, always claimed that he didn't have the time for it. Even when I got him that treadmill and the subscription for the personal coaching program with the scheduling subroutine, said he couldn't find the time. And then even when I explained to him that the program accounted for that and adapted to his schedule, he's still, Morgan, what's up? You're smiling. What's so funny? Nothing. Just surprised to see the place renovated. Yeah, he actually handed me, he actually had me on the mail tag with a couple contractors a while back. Never thought I'd learn so much about concrete and wiring and marble. Did you know that marble needs to be treated or else the indoor air will start to corrode it? That's a true story. I learned that when I was in architecture school. I didn't know that. Is that true? Wait, is it not? No, it pretty much is. But her guy told me that without an epoxy finish, the entire bar table could. Is that the vault over there? Yeah, stands out, I guess. Nervous? What's that? Oh, a little, I guess. But the inhaler helps, mostly, so. Aren't you going to open it? Open it? Don't you know the combination? No, I do not know the combination to David's basement vault. Oh no. Oh no. How could I have? He didn't tell you or give you a code, or he gave me the code to get into the building and the parking garage, but not the code to whatever this is. She's nervous. Okay. You know, there were a lot of scattered papers back in this shop. He could have left you a note. Could he have left you a note on one of them? Oh, yes, he could have. He would have. In fact, I think he probably did. Nelso Kelso, welcome in. She really is a klutz. She is. You just stay right here, Morgan. I'll have this settled in just a sec. Sounds good. Now it's my chance. Now it's my chance to look around. Right then. What? Well, it's definitely locked. Looks like it's a thesis, basic Sturder-Cure, anti-hack, anti-digital, high-rated code panel. Nothing basic about it, but I can at least see the password's limited to 6 characters. Only 1 million possible combinations. Maybe I'll get lucky. Slim chances, but what the heck? Why shouldn't I give it a shot? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's probably my birthday. I'm worried I might lock it. Knowing David, let's think about this. Knowing David, we got him a gym. He just didn't want to work out. His papers are all over the place. I'm guessing for a safe like this, he's gonna try something simple. Because you gotta think about it. For him, for you to get access to the safe, you had to go into his penthouse, and you had to go a floor below it. So, out of convenience, it has to be this. But it can also be my birthday. So I'm gonna try my birthday first, but I think it's, you know what? I'm gonna go with my gut. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nothing's happening. Okay, that was dumb. I'm sorry. I really don't want to dwell on why I thought that was good. I'm sorry. Forget it. There's a different terminal over here. Cotter Security Systems, according to the label. Maybe it controls the whole room. Damn, it's password protected too, and the code's 64 digits long. What's the point of a camera system that's harder to crack than your literal vault, you egg-headed? Okay, yeah. A programmer probably would care more about his IoT than whatever he can fit in a safety deposit box. Guess it's a 6-digit vault for nothing. And the game called me out immediately. But I'm a lawyer, not a lockpick. And whatever other felonies I can get in, up into my private time, I've never pulled off bank heist before. Only tool I got here is my head. So what do I know? I know whatever Davis put in the safe, he wanted to keep it secure. And I also know he wanted me to have it. So maybe he thought ahead. He guarded it in such a way that I would be the only one who could get to it. David liked games, and he really liked beating me. So if he left me one last puzzle, I don't mind going another round. Okay. Oh, I have a whole room to myself. There's the bar. This must be his spare liquor cabinet. Damn, there's a lot of good stuff here, and a lot of bottom shelf swill. Hi, I am here after disappearing in the start of the stream. Welcome in, Fridge. We played Fish. Fish was great. That's a kind of bargain bin vodka and a nose burner whiskey that only an undergrad programmer could love because it's cheap. Nostalgia's sweet like that, overpowering. 1 part per million can cover up even the cheapest aftertaste. Interesting. How about this? David's wine collection still towering over the room. So I don't know why he buys so many bottles. He didn't even particularly like the stuff. Was Walking Fish 2 super scary? It was. But not all the bottles are untouched. Some of them don't even have dust on them. There's a mechanism for retrieving bottles off the rack. The latest bottle chosen was a Murdu Camp 81. It could be significant. Except vintages only list the year they were bottled, not the month or day. It's not enough digits for the code. So 81. The gym. Taking a closer look, this is a serious looking set of resistant training equipment. And all these weights, they're all set near the max. If Noble hadn't appointed him a nutritionist along with his stylist, David would be downright scrawny. There's no way he's putting up these numbers. In which case, the digits on the weights could be a clue. There's too many. I can't guess the order. So what the heck, Asher? Did you set all the weights to max because it looked more neat? Interesting. Admire. It's a very big painting. And it's impressionist? No, cubicle. Cubist, which is still incorrect on the top. Yeah, cubicle. That sounds right. It is not. Whatever its style, I do remember that David liked this painting. If there was a date on it, that could be a 6-digit password. I don't see it anywhere. Maybe signing your work was considered gauche among the cubicle-ists. I mean the cubists. Nothing else here? On this side? Nothing? Oh, what the heck? This flooring's a new addition. Looks rough like sandpaper, but it's bouncy, rubberized. Feels like something you drag your feet on a gym or on a factory floor. It's more high performance than high class. Expensive, but not in the way you expect for a penthouse. Well, scratch that. It's actually cracked here. Rubber doesn't break, it's bend. It bends, that's its thing. So someone must have cheaped out their installation, left a defect in. That, or David left a jackhammer on overnight. Alright, I've searched the whole room now. Time to make or break. Oh my god. I have no idea. Is it only numbers? Oh. Oh no. Me? No dice. I feel like there was at least one hint I came across. Not the Internet of Things. Big blue painting. Oh, here it is. 11/25/58. 11/25/58. Better try again. There we go. The date the painting was signed. Sick. A password that is and isn't left in plain sight. Nice one. Hey Morgan, what? How did you get it to open? What is that? I turned back around just in time to see a door finish swinging open with mechanical grace, revealing a girl with a barcode emblazoned across her temple, required by law to be plainly visible. It's an android, clearly Marcus touch, and yet, even standing this close, I could swear it's snoring? It's sleeping, it's EP. I stepped forward and placed the back of my wrist on the android's brow. Warm. It's, it must be a prototype for the Animate 16, or maybe a prototype for the 17 or 18? A biomechanical android with real human flesh. Sorry, biomechanical, yes, but it's organic flesh, not human. They're grown from Gemini cultures, but sorry, I misspoke. I say I misspoke, but I know for a fact it's real human flesh because she would know because she's a serial killer. Right, understandable since you seem surprised, Jess. Hasn't Noble been working on warm androids like this one for a few years now? Warm androids like this one? I mean, yes, we have. Sorry, it's just that this particular model is very, it's very cutting edge, bleeding edge, judging from the flush in those cheeks. I think it's safe to say that we found what we were looking for. I think so too. That presents a problem then. Do you not approve? I've got nothing against androids. My concern is a bit more immediate and, well, practical. Practical? How the heck are we gonna get this thing out of here? The Bay Harbor Butcher knows it is human. Yeah. I don't know how to turn it on. I mean, it's sleeping, right? Sorry, I had to sneeze. Do you see a switch or something? Do you? Can we turn it around or... I poked the android's ribs. A little less give than I expected, given its frame, but its rigidity is remarkably lifelike. I placed my hand on the shoulder and gave it a shake, but it doesn't budge. This thing has to weigh more than... Right, androids mostly transport themselves, so people are always surprised to find out they're a bit more heavier than they look. A bit. I'm surprised the whole room isn't slanted. There's no way in heck we're moving this thing without waking it up. Crab. First the vault, now this? I was able to guess the combination by just poking around. Compared to that, finding this hunk of junk's power switch should be child's play. I think I know where to start. Jess, I'm going to step back into the lab for a moment, alright? Huh? Oh, sure. I'll, there's gotta be a manual around here. Good idea. It might be some kind of prototype, but it's still got a barcode. Maybe you can scan its GIN number and find something in the company files. Yeah, of course. All generic ID numbers should be paired with industry standard files on maintenance tracking, power requirements. I somehow doubt that the enigmatic android taking a cat nap in the sarcophagus. I can't read. Oh my god. Sarcophagus. There we go. In David Asher's basement will have a user manual. But it can't hurt for her to try. And oh, did it just fall? I'm okay. Broke a heel, but I'm okay. I carry glue. And I'd rather search the lab myself. Okay, she is clumsy. Now then, if I were David and I wanted to make sure that only one person would be able to walk out of here with that android, how would I set that up? What about this? These appear to be holding tanks for something. How should I know? No labels on anything, typical for a genius, but a nightmare for anyone trying to pick up after him. It's a lot more hard science than I expected in here. Centrifuges and glasses and microscope. Don't programmers do all their work with a keyboard? What is this? Haven't seen one of these since college, but it must be a 3D printer. Really? Of some sort. Feels expensive enough to make other printers look like soda fountains for comparison. Better not mess with any of the settings. Interesting. What about, not the roof? This? Diagrams of human anatomy. The hands are highlighted. The most developed part of a human body, good for making stone axes and sending emails. Robots and frames do just fine with claws or 3-digit imitations, but androids are expected to look like people and move like them too. Getting the hands right must be a big priority at Noble. The tree-like shape on the right is a neuron. The branches receive inputs of varying weights, and then if the sum is greater than a certain threshold, the neuron fires. 0 becomes a 1, and all the other zeros around it take that into consideration. Repeat that a couple billion times a second, and you got a human brain, a computer powerful enough to simulate all of reality. That's the analogy I read in a magazine anyways. The only thing that's left is a computer. Looks like a fairly normal computer. If I'm lucky, the security will be fairly normal as well. Boot up complete. Username. Vocal commands. David Asher. Morgan. Guest. Thank you for logging in as a guest. It didn't recognize my voice. So so I can probably rule out a vocal command being the key to waking up the android. Do you have a question? More than one. For now, though, what should I search on his computer? Morgan. Me. Search files for Morgan. 23 results on the local drive. I can work with that. Yes. Mostly phone book and social data, but I don't recognize this file type. Must be some kind of personnel format. Date of birth, education, occupation, blood type, height, and weight? Alright, buddy. A little invasive, don't you think? DNA and fingerprints. Definitely invasive. Now, why do you have that, David? My DNA isn't in any database. I made sure of that. He couldn't have bought this anywhere. He must have collected it himself from a wine glass or the like. It would have been easy to do. But why do it? Alright, I'm starting to get a pretty clear picture of what I need to turn on this android. I got the what. For the where and the how, I'll just have to manage. It's still just a piece of machinery. If it really won't turn on, I can always start hitting it. True. Morgan, there you are. I've looked in every registry I can find and every database I can get into, but I don't think this android is in the system. It was a long shot. Don't beat yourself up over it. Yes, but an android without a proper identification is... It's only buying or selling an android without proper identification that's illegal. And it doesn't seem like he ordered this online. I guess you're right, huh? We'll have it registered soon enough, though. Anyways, I think I figured out how I think I figured out what we need to do here. Oh? If David really wanted me to have this, he would have left some way for me to turn it on. What are you thinking? David had my fingerprints and DNA on file. By requiring both, he could reasonably be sure that no one was powering up this android without my approval. You've done a swab before, haven't you? Every month for the company. Apparently they're building a database on employee epigenetics cross-reference with. Oh, so you're going... My DNA and fingerprint make the key. Now then, where to find a lock? He had the hands highlighted, so I'm gonna say hands. There was that diagram back in the shop. Was that meant to be a literal handshake verification? I thought that would work. Me too. Lips is the only other thing. The lips are one of the most sensitive parts of the body. Not the worst place to make a scan, even if it's gross placing my finger there. Oh, that's still not doing it, huh? Jess, come on, do I really need to push my finger deeper? Jiggle the key? Oh man, you went right in there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Are you touching the I'm sorry. It's blinking at me. I woke up. Good morning. Good morning. Sarah. Long beats. Just silence. We're just staring at each other. Good morning to you too. We're just staring at each other with my hand in its mouth. Cute. Hello, I've never seen you two before. I guess we should introduce ourselves then. Hi. This is Jessica Starling. She works for Dr. Asher. I'm Morgan, a friend of his. Got all that? I understand. She is Jessica Starling and you are Morgan? Last name unknown? No, Morgan is my last. Father told me about you. Oh, he did? Wait. Father? David. You had it call you Daddy? Oh my God, David, what are you doing? I'm referring to Dr. David Asher. Are you confused? That's not the word I'd use. I'll throw a bone beyond the grave for the good doctor and just move this along. Did David say he was giving you to me? Transferring ownership? Ownership? That is correct. And what else did... Mostly correct. Right. What else did he tell you? Many things. So smug. Can you specify? I thought conversation was the first thing David figured out how to program. Did Dr. Asher tell you anything that he wanted you to convey to Morgan? A message you were supposed to pass on? Yes. Jess, I think it's trying to... Oh, Oh, sure, sure. I'll give you 2. Oh, well, I'll give you some privacy, Morgan. I actually gotten about 14 messages in the last 2 minutes, so... Uh-oh. I'll just head back up to the lab to take some calls, okay? Thanks, Jess. Yes. Thank you, Jess. You're welcome. Just the 2 of us now. So what do I call you? My name is Sarah. It's nice to meet you, Morgan. Trust me, the pleasure is all mine. So what's the message? Father told me that I'll be living with you from now on. He told me that you would look after me. Shouldn't it be the other way around? Yeah, because androids are subservient. Should it? Model this lifelike with warmth and breath and something close to blood in its veins? Just what are you, anyway? You forgot my name already? It's Sarah. What were you built for? You're warm, obviously. You're not one of those physical therapy models, are you? That would be highly illegal. I haven't completed 500 hours of study at a state-approved massage therapy school. I haven't even completed 1 hour. What purpose did Dr. Asher design you for? For fun? I don't know the answer to that question. You don't know why he built you? No. Should I? How can you not? I mean, androids are built or born with an express purpose. Do you? Would I be asking you if I did? I mean, do you know why you were created? Why you were born? Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a great question. Whisper, why? Why me? Why would you? Why are you doing this? You're a freak, a monster. What the hell is wrong with you? Please don't kill me. Please, why? Why? Why was a monster like you even born? Okay, those are the people I killed. I guess I walked into that one. I was starting to wonder why you even had the Turing solution. Android was made to catch the Bay Harbor Butcher. Yeah. What is the Turing solution? Warm androids, we know what that is. Jin, that's the identification number. Turing solution. David Asher's postgraduate thesis on intelligent programmatic linguistic weighing, embodying the answer Turing test. Okay, I guess the Turing solution was the answer to the Turing test. Okay. Father's framework for programming linguistics in artificial systems, and the body of work for which he first gained international recognition. Yes, and also international jealousy. Do you have an answer to my question? An answer as to why you were created? Why you exist? Occam's razor. I'm here because my parents wanted me. I see. Then I will give a similar answer. I was created because Father wanted to make me. Can't argue with that logic, can I? Can't argue with that logic. Father did say that you're a lawyer. Yeah, that's me. You're a lawyer and I defeated you with logic. Oh, no, don't get too smug. Sarah, world-class, high-power attorney, the best defense money can buy. So do you catch criminals? She's interested. That's what cops do. Do you litigate criminals? That's what prosecutors do. Then do you fight for the underrepresented? Expose injustice? Sue corrupt corporations and officials? I don't think anyone does that anymore. Then what do you do? I'm a criminal defense attorney, a defender of the innocent and powerless. She's so interested. Do you also? Now that you know all about me, what can you tell me about yourself? I've never had to do that before. First time for everything. How old are you? I'm not sure I can give a satisfactory answer. 0 for 2 on answering simple questions. What's the date on your earliest memory? 2 years ago. And where were you constructed or assembled or whatever? What facility? I was not constructed in any facility. Father created me. Here. Sarah's just a little Dawn. Yeah. By himself. You're saying that if I took you apart, I wouldn't be able to find any markers from any manufacturers, any IDs of any designer? You want to take me apart? David was a programmer, not an engineer. How could he build a custom android from scratch in the comfort of his own home? He couldn't have. He must have had help, probably a whole department's worth. If I ask around, there's got to be someone in the company who can ID this thing and help me figure out what's so important about it. You don't look like any android I've ever seen. What are you made of? This body's comprised of organic tissue integrated directly into cybernetic systems. They require organic nourishment, including water, carbohydrates, and salt. Wait, warm androids have to eat and drink? They cannot be worth that much trouble. My cybernetic systems operate largely as analog to their equivalents in the human body. So he made this android like a human. I have a respiratory system for oxygen exchange and a centrally located pump that circulates oxygen. So she has organs. You mean you got a heart? How quaint. But where does all the extra weight come from? Pardon? I tried moving you earlier and it felt like I was pulling against a truck. My skeleton's a combination of medical grade plastics and military grade titanium carbide alloy. Titanium's hella light though. That sure took the wind out of our sails. My muscles are made of adaptive rare earth alloy nanoweave fiber with shock absorption and kinetic chain potential rated past. Wait, did you say military grade? I have a grip strength above 1,000 kilograms. Oh my god, she is like muscle. I run at a sustained speed of over 60 kilometers per hour. I can jump 6 meters vertically, and I can lift approximately, I'm not sure what kind of grip strength most androids are walking around with, but I've never seen any of them move the way it's talking about. Even just standing there, it seems to be poised. Controlled, spring-tight strength and flexibility like a ballerina or a gymnast. Strong enough to flip over a tank, lifelike enough to avoid detection. As long as it's never stepped on a scale, it'd make for a perfect infiltration unit. The perfect weapon if you can keep its development secret. Did David really put something that heavy on my plate? Dismantling a military prototype in secret? Are you deep in thought? But a military infiltration android would look more crew-cut and forgettable. Why would David devote personal time and effort just to make another weapon for the military? I have other features I can tell you about, if you like. If I shot you, would you die? It would be very painful, and there would be a discharge of fluid, but conventional weapons would not prove particularly effective. That settles it. This thing's a weapon. Sure as I... Would you like to know about my hair? Your hair? I'm impressed you noticed. Oh, I fell right into that. Each fiber contains miniaturized solar cell lattice technology, allowing me to remain charged throughout the daytime. That must come in handy. I haven't actually had the chance to use it yet. This room has ambient wireless charging functionality. I haven't gone outside much. Okay, maybe it's not a weapon after all. You're just a pincushion, aren't you? I'm not familiar with the term. Something that is experimented on? Searching. Pincushion, jargon, design refers to prototypes filled with experimental technology to check for compatibility issues. Got an idea? Not sure what to do with it? Stick it in the pincushion. It's as good as an explanation as any for what I'm staring at. A mismatch of state-of-the-art military features spliced with odd new technologies and seemingly pointless additions. The end result being a singular, unsellable android that wasn't particularly good at anything and would break down after only a few years. Pincushions are a small but valid part of the field of android manufacturing. They are valuable to collectors who see them as time capsules filled with their designers' most outlandish ideas and least reproducible results. But even the most nonsensical pincushions are built via committee over years, with numerous engineers and programmers adding in their pet functions. The android before me claims to have been built by one man, a man who's now... Seems like we've gone off track there, Sarah. Was there anything else David told you to relay to me? Besides that you were to look after me? He also told me that you were reliable and that I should trust you. He said that I was to listen to you and obey your instructions. Finally, some good news. As you say, Adonai. Adonai? What is that? Adonai? Adonai is a Hebrew term meaning my lord or my master. Really? Interesting. Panda, welcome in. I'm happy to see you. How are you today, Panda? What's that? That word you called me. What was that? Adonai. Adonai from classical Hebrew. Translated literally, it means my lord. That's what I just did. Do you prefer that I call you master? No. Very good, Adonai. Why David use Hebrew though? Abrahamic. I can't read that. Myth tells of servants constructed out of earth and clay, designed to resemble and obey their masters. Golems. Fathers must have found their comparison appropriate. Amusing. More likely, it's just a joke. Father would not make light of such things. Sure he would. Perhaps we should ask him to clarify his reasoning for himself. She doesn't know he's dead. Oh my god. Where is Father, by the way? Is he upstairs? Oh no. She doesn't know. When was the last time you were active? 38 hours ago. Thursday night then. Correct. Right. David Asher is dead. Oh no. He died last night. Understand? How? May I see him? See him? No. I won't be able to see him. Funeral's probably not for a few days. Father was not... He was not sick. I don't feel like doing the whole song and dance with 2 robots in one day. That's very charming, but let's go to commands only. I don't think she does commands only. What? What happened? Did he have an accident? Why is it still doing the theatrics? Does it not recognize my authority yet? The police have determined that he committed suicide. Oh, that's so mean. I mean, I understand that she probably doesn't think she's much more than just an android, but I don't think she is just an android that does commands. For the time being, we ought to focus on getting you properly registered. Maybe then you'll take commands the first time I say them, and not... The police are wrong. Excuse me? They are wrong. Father did not commit suicide. He would never do such a thing. Father had... He told me... Look, Sarah. I'm sorry? You're sorry? Father said you were his friend. How are you so calm? Because I'm an absolute psychopath. I've been around death a lot, yeah. So don't try to lecture me about grief, spearmint. My name is Sarah. You will use it because my father, Dr. David Asher, the greatest programmer in the world, gave it to me. And he did not kill himself. Let's say you're right. David didn't commit suicide. If that's the case, the police will realize that soon enough. The police have already made their determination. That's what you just said. I mean, that's true. Father said you were a lawyer, that you were capable and reliable, and a friend. You should be looking into his death. That's... Is that an order? Of course not. It is a request, Adonai. A request that I'll have to refuse. The police have their job, and I have mine. If I stick my nose into their investigation any further, they'll come down on me hard. Cops don't like lawyers on principle, but what they really hate are people who tell them how to do their job. I know, so mean. She's pouting. Let's go. We need to. Father asked you to look after me. Yeah, he did. He also said you should obey me, but you don't seem quite as fixated on that part. And he said something else. He said that you owed him a favor. Uh-oh. One favor. The thin ice starts here, Spearmint. That was between him and me. Father is gone, so now it is between you and I. And I am calling in that favor now. What? You don't have to take care of me anymore. Consider that request null and void. You can sell me to some collector, or you can donate me to a university. It doesn't matter. In exchange, you will prove Father didn't kill himself. And you will make sure that whoever hurt him is held accountable. Oh, she is, like, nervous. Oh, she's laughing too. Why are you laughing? It's you and me, not you and I. You and me. That kind of proves that she's not full, like, she's not like android, robotic android. David would roll over in his grave if he knew you got in that wrong. It is not my intention to amuse or rotate. No, that's for damn sure. Fine, I'll take that deal, Sarah. You mean you will prove that Father did not... I mean, I'll look into it. I'm a lawyer. I don't prove anything. I just disprove what I can. Then where do we start? I didn't realize you had a law degree. I do not have a law degree, but I am a fast learner. This isn't a job interview, and I am far from useless. The ad did raise at least one good question. Where do I start? I'm a defense attorney, not a police detective, and David was my friend, not my client. I won't be able to poke around at all, unless... And I am also capable of... Can you tell a lie? Oh, this is the big question. Androids cannot tell lies. I am capable of making statements that are false. Oh my god. Guess that'll have to do. Are you going to ask me to lie? Yes. To the police, in fact. Lying to the police is a felony. Androids don't commit felonies. They make errors. I see. What kind of error did you have in mind, Adonai? This is so good. 11:14 a.m., July 1st, 2086. I think she's going to say, oh yeah, he didn't do it. Are you sure about this? You have questions too, don't you? Right now, I'm just a little better equipped to get answers than you are. She's nervous. Okay, I'll go for it. I'll make sure they're watching. Is the air quality at Noble headquarters kept up to state standards? What's that? All these Noble employees seem to have asthma. Was father also working under such poor conditions? They don't have asthma. And why are they all carrying inhalers? Those are probably like drugs. A droxone, most widely used drugs in the corporate world. It's a class 2 stimulant of least concern. It's a narcotic. Okay, it's a narcotic. Okay. Keeps people going. Yes, ma'am. She's right over here. Uh-oh. Emma. Oh, it's you. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's all my favorite people. Oh, it's you. Did I mess up? No, you didn't. This one hates my guts, and this one here also hates me, but in a different way. On the contrary, eyes wide, she's a DA. Quiet. Now all the suits and the Megs have all shut their mouths. She succeeded spectacularly in getting Noble's ears perked up. Emma Rockford. Didn't think I'd run into you here. Yeah, I didn't think I'd be here either. But the powers that be thinks my presence sends a strong message to the Megs, so... No, wait. What are you doing here? A few minutes later. Emma already solved the case. Yeah, I see. I'm sorry for your loss. Thank you for saying that. And thank you, Detective Reyes, for your many kind words. We can't all be as talkative as you. Normally, quoting poetry would feel pretentious, but you were so genuine in your reading. Bite me. I don't know why there's a need for all that. Very mature, Detective. Did you come up with that yourself? No, that's Kaguya's signature pose. Like the pop star? I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, she knows. You can admit it if you do. She's like, you don't have to hide the fact that you like it. Well, there's nothing to admit because I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know who that is. Suspicious. So, wait, now you're saying you don't know who Kaguya is? She's the most famous? Yeah, well, I just don't know who that is, so... Ma'am. Huh? Weren't you going to say something, or about to say something? Oh, well, I'm still surprised to see you here now, Morgan. Are you helping plan the services? Actually, the company will be planning Dr. Asher's funeral service. Wouldn't his family want to take care of that? No. Morgan really loves bullying kids, yeah. No. I see. Sorry. But if that's the case, why are you here, Morgan? Ha. Oh gosh. I'm so sorry to have disrupt your morning. I'm so sorry to disrupt your morning. Hey, You're here for the same reason as every other suit they got crawling around. Money. You're not wrong. There are a lot of annoying insects with annoying agendas scurrying around before my friend's body is even cold. But the honest truth is, I don't know if David had a will. The company helped him manage his estate. Legals are probably already on it. Actually, judging by how much coffee that intern is carrying into the elevator, I'm certain they are. Right, so if you're not here for the funeral or reading of the will, Miss Starling asked me to come here, actually, on a matter unrelated to David's passing. An unrelated matter? That's convenient, isn't it? But now that I am here, it's come to my attention that the police have made a determination in the case of David's death. And where did you hear that? I heard it from your best friend, London. Am I mistaken? No, you're right. They've concluded that it was suicide. Can always count on her to be blunt. I was worried about that. Yeah, I'm sure you must be feeling, because I'm going to have to contest that charge. What? The state has made a charge. I'm arguing against it. The hell you talking about? The police believe David committed suicide. Suicide is a felony in this country, detective. What? Really? It is technically a crime to commit suicide, yes, but we're not in the habit of bringing dead men to trial, especially not for their own murder, Morgan. No, not the trial, of course not. But there would be a preliminary hearing in the case like this. Technically, as a formality, assuming the courts aren't busy that day, I'm afraid that on this occasion, I'm going to have to insist on formality. Yeah, well, you don't really have much to say in that matter, do you? With David gone, I have the only say, really. I am, after all, his criminal attorney. After all that money and he needs his drinking buddy to be his attorney? BS. I'm also skeptical, Morgan. It's a pretty serious conflict of interest to be your friend's defense attorney. You're absolutely right, it is a conflict of interest. And I would have said as much to him if I had the chance. What do you mean? I only found out that he wanted me to be his attorney today. After he died? How the hell did you miss that memo? Embarrassing, isn't it? But to be fair, it was hidden pretty well. Oh, she's gonna lie and say, yeah, he wants her to be the defense attorney. Oh, I didn't know you had an Android, Morgan. It's cute. Thanks, but it's actually David's. And it's technically my witness. Witness to what? 38 hours ago, that is, David Asher communicated to me, as a matter of record, the following explicit legal intent. In that case, that in the case of any and all criminal charges brought against him by the state, his attorney would be, oh my god, full name, Evangeline Morgan. She's like, your name's Evangeline? Huh? Oh no. She's gonna bully me. She's gonna bully me. No, she's bullying me. No. Faz amusé. Oh god. Wait, no, seriously, your name's Evangeline? Everyone's bullying me now. Did your parents name you after a Christmas carol? Should we all be courtesing? Oh god, it's not that funny. No, of course not. Nothing to be embarrassed about Evangeline. Wait, Evangeline. Yeah, I'm reading it right. Or do your friends call you Angel? I hear Kaguya's on tour, detective. Should I get you tickets? You can count on your dad to drive you, like all the other 15-year-old. Hey, feels like we're getting off topic. Just, what are we... I was just telling... This is so good. I love the back and forth. I'm so happy I got her on my phone keychain. It's so nice. I was telling you that David Asher wanted her to be his criminal defense attorney. Imagine my surprise. An Android recording of a verbal expression of intent isn't exactly ironclad, Morgan. That's fair. And if we were going before an upper level court, I would expect that to be open to all kinds of scrutiny. But we're talking about a preliminary hearing. A formality, as you call it. If he asks for representation, he deserves representation. Doesn't matter if he's dead or alive. Am I missing something? What difference does it make? Not even an adjutant would be obtuse enough to sentence a dead man. No, there wouldn't be a sentence, but the adjutant will render a verdict, and the verdicts have consequences even for the deceased. Is that what this is about? what she's getting at. If the court agrees that this was a suicide, the verdict will retroactively affect evaluations of the individual's mental health, like whether he was in the right mind or not. You know anything about estate tax law, detective? No, but I'm sure you'll be happy to educate me. More than happy. An individual found by the court to not be of sound mind can't very well give consent to their lawyer drawing up their will. If his will is compromised, then all of David's considerable assets would suddenly be thrown into legal limbo, in which case the state would be legally obligated to come and pick up the pieces. So this is just about the money. I'm almost disappointed in you, Morgan. Well, if you take into consideration all of the factors, it's actually more complicated than that. For example, never mind. No, Starling, you should speak your mind. All I mean to say is that while Dr. Asher did have significant holdings in art, real estate, and intellectual property, he also, of course, owned a great deal of stock in numerous corporations, principally Noble. If he was ruled to not be of sound mind, and his shares were to end up acquired by the government, Noble would suffer a serious blow to its commercial image and its standing in the financial community. That's why Noble swept in. All of which is to say that there's a great deal at stake here. Not the least of which is the reputation of a man whom I was proud to call my friend. You're not buying this, are you? In case you haven't noticed, the city is working closely with Noble on this, and they're not going to let you bring them any unwanted attention. Onlookers. Starling did her part, they're watching, and they stopped trying to hide it. From here on out, it's a gamble. Noble Electronics have already... Oh wait, I'm saying this out loud. Noble Electronics already has unwanted attention. Why are you raising your voice? If nothing changes by the end of this day, the whole country is going to hear about how David Asher committed suicide. By midnight, there will be questions about his competency, concerns about why the brain inside every single Noble ad was built by an apparently unstable man. The shareholders will have nothing to do all Sunday but brood over that sad thought and its disturbing implications. By the time the markets reopen on Monday, I would expect a great deal of volatility. Oh, is that so? Or that so? I understand Noble's apprehension, of course, Emma. I just feel like right now, the fiscally conservative thing would be to not get in my way. So you got your reasons and Noble's got a lot to think about. But why should the district attorney's office devote valuable time to playing out this game of yours? Because they're certain to win. That goes without saying. The courts should have an opening at 6 p.m. I didn't have anything planned. Then it's a date. Detective, would you get her clearance set up? Yes, ma'am. Updates every hour, yeah? You're out on a limb, Morgan. Better not linger. Here. Clearance for all the relevant sites and police firewalls. She took off her thing. She has her robotic eye now, which looks pretty sick. You can interview and investigate with your authority as an officer of the court now. If you haven't already been doing that. Also, thanks for the hydrate. And the posture check. Oh, my back. Don't even think about being sloppy with discovery on this. Rockford might think you're funny, but I appreciate the warning, Detective Reyes. It's nice to know that you care. I live to serve. Oh, she's so nice. And protect. I love the back and forth between Morgan and Reyes. Phew. Thanks for the assist, Starling. Yeah, no sweat. Are all cops like that? Or are they more like that Detective London gentleman? Most are like her. Because I feel like London's one of a kind, so I think most are like her. They're mostly like that, yes. They're all that intense? Yes, it comes from being short. Oh, that's so mean. And most cops are short? Yes. Well, I'll see you at the courthouse tonight. If you need anything in the meantime, don't be afraid to ask. Good luck, both of you. So who's sending me a message right now? Okay, nice. The friend I went out with for lunch today, they got back home safely. Sick. I'm hoping for more Londons. Also, my chat is being dumb right now. Here you go. I can't read chat. What would Dexter say about Rhea? Serial. We love the bratty girl. She was hoping for more Londons. Yes. What do we do now? Well, I have a few options. I have access to the crime scene now. Probably the best place to start. I'd like to head over to the company building as well. To get me registered? Among other things, either David killed himself or he didn't. But if he did, it's almost certainly his corporate overlords are to blame. In which case, I want to take my sweet time raking them over the coals. What are you doing? Nothing. What about father? When can we see him? He'll be at the morgue by now. The medic examiner will speak to me, now that I'm operating under the court's authority. But if I stop to flash paperwork at every nurse and security guard with nothing better to do than ask questions, I'll have to... What's that look for? You were father's friend. Thank you again for reminding me. Aren't there people you like to speak with? Other friends who would like to know? Bad news travels fast. I'm sure everyone in this country has heard about David by this point. But all that heartbreak stuff did keep me pretty occupied these last few weeks, and I was never one to pry. But if there was someone who could tell me more about David's personal life over the last several months, it'd be worth effort of finding them. Do you have someone in mind? Maybe someone he met recently? He spoke about becoming close with someone this year, a musician. Now that you mention it, there was a P.O. something that David might have mentioned when we talked back in. I will begin a search. I completed my search. I found nothing. I found nothing. Thank you for the old college try. Is that really the best you can do? Father was a private man, in person and online. With just a few letters and the fact that he was a musician, I'm afraid we don't have enough information to narrow down the results, Adonai. No, I have plenty of information. No, we have plenty of information. We just need the right person for the job. What kind of person is that? Oh, my data broker. Time date expunged. Precinct 112. Detainment room 001. What is happening? And who would you... Okay. I'm going to save here because I think I am done for today. There we go. Save. I think I'm done for today. Mostly because it's already 10:30 and I gotta wake up super early tomorrow. I gotta be at work tomorrow at like 5 to catch up with everything. But look at this. We got the beautiful little charm right here, which is nice. All right. Let me go back to title. I saved. Let me double check. Save. Yes. Return. Close. Yes. All right. I think I'm done for today, guys. I am like tired. I'm done for today. I want to go to sleep. I'll be back tomorrow. When does the new Ish come out? Does the new Ish come out tomorrow? I don't know. No, yeah, she does come out. No, she comes out on the 22nd. So she doesn't come out until Thursday. So Thursday is when she comes out, I think. So yeah, Thursday. But yeah, I think I'm done for today. Aside from that, thank you all so much for watching. I do appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Oh my god. And I will catch you guys tomorrow. I'm not sure with what, but maybe more of this, but I'm also planning out some more stuff. So, but I will see you guys tomorrow. See ya. Oh, actually, before I go, thank you so much. The Index Real Alt account. Thank you so much for the follow today. Arigato. Thank you. I do appreciate it. We're on our way to 300, which is crazy. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. See ya.